Well, hello, and welcome back to Star Trek Judgement Rites. Trelane's clock. That's clock with an L in there. So, a little late, just making sure everything was working. We have video footage. It's working this time. No black screen of death, thankfully. And the sound should be a little better as well. A little lower on the game. And just trying something out here. But anyway, welcome back. And chill out and let your friend the Duke take you on an adventure through the stars with the motliest of motley crews. Motley loos everywhere. Right, so we left off in this shop. It's a confectionery store. Lots of sweet treats. Some gentlemen behind the bar here that we have yet to introduce ourselves to. And we're in some kind of World War I, Weimar Republic in Germany, so I think we just talk to him now, right? We did a little bit of snooping around there before we ended off the last time, so before we start grabbing stuff or trying to grab stuff, I think we're gonna talk to this fella. Let's get on with it. Kirk, please talk to this fella over here.
Can I help you?
What do you want for that broom?
I meant woman. Looked like a bloke. I thought that was a moustache. Okay, my bad. Sorry. Captain Kirk, choice one. What do you want for that broom?
I see you're selling food packages. Is that a coil of rope over on the wall? What do you want for those shoes?
That's like Columbo.
Just what do you pay for them shoes?
Maybe we don't need shoes, right? We got Starfleet issued boots. We don't need to worry about anything like that. No, just no. Welcome back to the chat, my man. No black screen this time. It went smoothly. It's a boy, he says. It's a boy. Oh, it's a boy. Oh yeah, okay. In my defense, it's hard to tell because it's all pixelated, but the voice would kind of go along with that sentiment. By the way, no, I did a bit of playing around yesterday and I fixed Star Trek Hidden Evil. I can now load saves and I can now complete the game, so I will continue streaming that and complete that and wrap that one up too. So anyway, I'm thinking we go with the rope.
That really
What do you reckon? Oh, now it's a clock. We get 5 choices now.
Can you tell me how to make money around here?
Wait a minute. Where are all these
What do you
choices
want
coming
for
from
that?
now?
I see you're selling food packages. Is that a coil of rope over on the wall? What do you want for those shoes? That really is a beautiful clock.
I think we go after the clock. The clock wasn't there a power source in there or something that was gonna bring us closer to Trelane? So I think we'll ask about that.
Sure is. I can let you have it. Pay me later. Or maybe not. Mr. Uland wouldn't like me to give away something that expensive on a promise.
Uh,
Hi, can I help you?
What do you want for that broom?
That old thing. I can give it to you now. You can pay me later. I'm sure my boss, Mr. Uland, won't mind.
there we go, boys. We're getting free stuff. Looks like they want us to do a bit of chores around the village, maybe. No, just no. Was the clock magic or something? Yeah, it had a power source in it that was at the same level as Trelane when he was in the biplane, or the triplane. It was a triplane, wasn't it? From World War II when he attacked the Enterprise and whooped our ass in a triplane.
Hi, can I help you?
I see you're selling food packages.
I don't see the food packages, but maybe up here. Yeah.
You
Straight
look
on.
hungry. Sure, have it. Pay me later.
Very generous, store boy.
Hi, can I help you?
Is that a coil of rope over on the wall?
That rope? No one ever buys rope. Go ahead and take it.
Well, this is like, it must be a socialist store or something. Just no money necessary. Just take whatever you want. Probably a load of black bread and in behind the counter there. Soup kitchens down the road. No, just no. Fokker triplane, yes. That's correct, it was. Fokker. No, just no. Just want to say Fokker. Meet the parents. Fokker. Gaylord Fokker. You know what? I might watch that again. That's based around Christmas, isn't it? The first one, Meet the Parents. It's funny stuff there.
Hi, can I help you?
What else
What
can
do
we
you
get
want
for
for those
free?
shoes?
Oh, I'm taking those shoes now.
I'm sorry, but those shoes have already been paid for.
Oh well.
Hi, can I help you?
What do you want for those shoes? That really is a beautiful clock. Can you tell me how to make money around
Yeah,
here?
that's we'll do that, and then we'll do a bit of sweeping or whatever for the people of the village, and then we'll come back and buy that clock, and maybe that's our way out of this level. Perhaps.
Sure, have some money. Oh, I don't have any. I wonder why.
What the what's going on here? I'm gonna see what I can take.
I like candy canes too.
Absolutely tasteless. I see Trelane's culinary skills have not improved.
I like candy canes too.
Absolutely
Oh, I can't
tasteless.
take each.
I see Trelane's culinary skills have not improved.
Captain, even I'd have trouble lugging that cast iron monstrosity around.
What's this even you? Spock is stronger than you, mate. We're
You
gonna
aren't
take some
thinking
apples.
of trying to keep the doctor away, are you, Jim?
I'd never do that to you, Bones.
I always hated pickles.
Fine, then we won't get any.
Okay, what else can we steal? What about
Trelane
pants?
has his way. We'll soon be kicking the bucket.
Maybe I shouldn't take it. The last thing Trelane needs is ideas.
Holy smokes.
Captain, I'm real uncomfortable taking items without permission. Starfleet regulations specifically require us to comply with local customs unless it violates our Starfleet oath.
Thank you for the reminder, Commander.
Well, I think we've fleeced this place
Captain,
enough, I
I'm
reckon.
real uncomfortable taking
Yeah,
items
okay,
without permission.
Thank you for the reminder, Commander.
Spock, neck pinch this fool. Okay, I'm thinking that's about it. Spock, any suggestions?
Captain, these items are not typical of what would be available in a German shop in the 20th century. I would theorize that Trelane has set this up for a reason.
Could he be testing us? I've read many reports of superior intelligences testing human beings.
Trelane does not qualify as superior intelligence, Mr. Ellis. He's not testing us. He's playing with us. And I'm rather tired of his games.
Sounds about right there, Kirk.
I guess we're getting shore leave a little early. Sort of.
Sorta, yeah, sorta,
This
water.
looks safe. I don't think anyone is going to die here. Do you agree, Captain?
One never knows, Mr. Ellis. Don't push your luck, Mr. Ellis. I don't know. Foot and mouth disease can strike anyone, anywhere, and it can be fatal. One never knows, Mr. Ellis.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think we took the diplomatic way out. I mean, it's definite that he's trying to bait me here, but I'm not gonna indulge him. He's annoying me. He's definitely not from the Zimbabwe. I'm thinking he's Trelane or something to do with him. So we'll keep an eye on this feller. I think we've done everything we can here. Let's get the flock out of here and see what else we can do. Ooh, there's a tavern. Let's go there. If some dark is in the chat there, crack him if you can. Smoke him if you got him. Ooh.
You know that Baron's orders are that you are to be served in the armory. You are not to enter this establishment.
Everyone knows, Fraulein, that the Baron's orders were never meant to be taken seriously. Even by him.
Looks like trouble.
We're gonna have to...
Excuse me, but if the lady wants you out, then you should get out.
Kirk White Knighting. Now, let's
Would
see
you like
what
to
else.
step outside?
Yeah, that's more
Hello,
manly.
soldier. Wouldn't you look good with beer on your face?
Ah,
Excuse
no,
me, but if
that's...
the lady wants you out, then you should get out. Would you like to step outside? Excuse me, but if the lady wants you out, then you should get out.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's the way forward.
I won't have trouble in my place. Get out. I will be bringing beer to the armory later tonight anyway.
I don't know who you are, but we had better not meet again.
You try and kiss me there, son?
Nice guy.
Is this... Are there flies going around McCoy? I think there's a fly going around McCoy. What are the odds? Okay, now, let's have a look around. Are these swords available?
These Prussian cavalry sabers are really imitations.
Oh, well. Useless.
A severed animal head. The inscription reads, African musk ox, caught by the noble Baron Trelane von Gothos, April 13th, 1913, while on safari in darkest Africa.
African muskox? Darkest Africa?
Misnomers, Doctor. This head is not a true representative of any African species of cattle.
A large and rather ugly painting of a townscape.
Ugly.
This photograph of an ugly human female is labeled Trelane's mother.
The narrator is pulling no punches.
This photograph of an ugly human male is labeled Trelane's father.
Okay.
A collection of steins.
Well, like Epstein, Einstein, Weinstein.
A beer mug.
Beer mug.
Gretel
Fraulein.
Gernsbeck, the hostess of this establishment.
Very nice.
This door leads to a back room. Kegs of beer. They are marked for delivery to the armory.
What's this gold? Is the gold
A
mug?
patron of this establishment.
No, the gold mug
A
there.
patron of this establishment.
He just took it from him. What's this?
chandelier.
Chandelier. Okay, I think we've looked about thoroughly enough. Let's just see if there's anything more than meets the eye.
The sabers are really made from tin, Captain. They are decorative, not functional. A replicated animal head. It is not an authentic species. The tricorder detects no unusual properties.
Except for its unusual ugliness, Spock.
My father painted that.
It's a very nice painting.
Come to think about it, it's very, interesting.
Yes. Yes, you dodged that one really well there, McCoy. Okay, something on the pictures, maybe.
The tricorder detects nothing unusual.
I'm assuming that's the same for these.
Nothing unusual about the mug. The tricorder indicates that these are ordinary beer kegs. Nothing unusual about these steins. My tricorder indicates 3 people in the immediate vicinity.
What, these 3, yeah? Okay, I think Spock's done. McCoy? Bones, I should say.
Not the epitome of perfect human health.
Not the epitome of perfect human health.
What about the Fraulein?
Human being in good physical condition.
Interesting. Okay, wait a minute. Mr. Spock.
Everything is in its proper place, even some of Spock's vintage rare blood.
I thank you for your consideration, Doctor.
Let's hope we don't need more than I have on hand.
Interesting. Spock. We never checked this out, did we?
An ordinary chandelier, or Trelane's facsimile of one.
Okay, Kirk. Start relations with the Fraulein.
Well, Miss Gernsbeck, you seem to run a very efficient place.
Thank you, Colonel. Unfortunately, the war does not lend itself to efficiency. What do you wish to talk about?
Why are you calling me a colonel? What's going on with the war? You said that the war led to a lack of efficiency. What are you talking about? What do you know about Trelane? Why do these soldiers bother you? Can you give me some money?
What the feck? 6 choices so
Why
far.
are you calling me a colonel?
Hopefully I don't just get to ask her one question. Hopefully I get to ask all of them, yeah, so... we'll take them in order, I guess.
I know who you are. Lieutenant Colonel Jimmy Kirk, leader of the famed United States Enterprise Squadron that has shot down so many of our pilots, along with Major Spock and Captain Leo McCoy.
Captain McCoy? Leo?
Leo McCoy. Okay, we're next.
Excuse me, Gretel, could you answer a question or two for me?
I will try, Colonel.
What's going on with the war? You
That's
said
the
that
first
the
one,
war
no?
led to a lack of efficiency. What are you talking about? What's going on with the war?
Okay.
It has not been going well of late, so we are told that Kaiser Wilhelm will never surrender. I doubt the war will last more than 2 months.
What is the date?
You have been held prisoner for a long time. It is October 16th, 1918. I'm glad it's coming to an end. I've lost so many friends. I've never felt so alone.
You said that the war led to a lack of efficiency. What are you talking about?
The soldiers are little more than animals. They do as they please because a band protects them. I must deliver kegs of beer for them every night. It keeps them from having to leave the armory.
This game's making me thirsty.
I'm glad it's coming to an end. I've lost so many friends. I've never felt so alone.
What do you know about Trelane?
Straight to the... No
Why
more...
do these soldiers bother you? Can you give me some money? Alone, Fraulein? What do you know about Trelane? Alone? Can you give me some money? Why do these soldiers bother you? What do you know about Trelane?
I'm thinking that's... You'll leave that one to last, yeah?
Why do these soldiers bother you?
The soldiers are little more than animals. They do as they please because a band protects them. I must deliver kegs of beer for them every night. It keeps them from having to leave the armory. I'm glad it's coming to an end. I've lost so many friends. I've never felt so alone.
What do you know about Trelane? Can you give me some money? Alone, Fraulein? What do you know about Trelane? Alone, Fraulein?
Perhaps someday, when you have defeated your enemy and this war is finally over, you would come and visit me. I would
Kirk is in
enjoy
already.
spending better times with you.
Perhaps, Fraulein.
Kirk, he just can't help it. Anywhere he goes.
Excuse me, Gretel, could you answer a question or two for me?
I will try, Colonel.
What do you know about Trelane? Can you give me some money?
I'm not going to ask her for money. Although it might have to come down to that.
What do you know about Trelane? Can you give me some money?
That chance your arm.
I have no money. I would ask some of the people in the village for work if you wish to earn a little money.
Yeah, I thought so.
You get no response.
Oh, son of a... She's pissed at me, boys. You never ask a woman for money. That's like rule number 1. And I broke it. Now I can't ask her about Trelane.
Excuse me,
Oh.
Gretel. Could you answer a question or two for me?
I will try, Colonel.
What do you know about Trelane?
There we
I know
go.
the band despises you and has vowed to kill you if you should ever meet again. Take my advice. Flee Gothos and never return.
And how does one flee Gothos?
I do not know. Elsif would have left long ago. The village of Gothos seems to ensnare anyone who comes here. You see, I really work for the French government. I'm a spy.
She's a spy.
Excuse me, Gretel. Could you answer a question or two for me?
I will try, Colonel.
Spy?
I have been here for 2 years. The Western Front is very close, and I send information to France.
Excuse me, Gretel. Could you answer a question or two for me?
I will try, Colonel.
How's the spy business?
Shh.
What is...
Please mention that as little as possible.
Don't mention the war.
Excuse me.
What's going on? Is this
Gretel,
gonna
could
go
you
on
answer a
forever?
question or two for me?
I will try, Colonel.
How's the spy business?
Shh.
Okay, right, we're...
Please mention that as little as possible.
That's the end of it, so... Wow, that went on for a very long time. Right, let's...
Rudolf
these-
Uland, owner of the shop outside. What seems to be the problem?
What do you think about the war, Harold?
Let's see what the choices are, I'd
What
say.
can you tell me about Trelane? You wouldn't happen to know where a man can get money in Gothas. That's a very nice clock in your shop. What do you think about the war, Harold?
Yeah.
Herr Schiller would have us believe that Germany is doomed. But I have more faith in our great soldiers than that. Victory shall be ours.
Hey, is that the next guy up in Germany? It kind of looks like him. Are you Austrian by any chance there, buddy?
Herr Kirk, what is it this time?
What can you tell me about Trelane?
I am
That's
now.
a very nice clock. You wouldn't happen to know where a man can get money in Gothas. What can you tell me about Trelane? That's a very nice clock in your shop. What can you tell me about Trelane?
The perfect German. If anyone can turn this war around, it's him.
You're such a sycophant, Rudolph.
Herr Kirk, what is it this time?
You wouldn't happen to know where a man can get money in Gothas. That's a very nice clock in your shop.
If you wish to purchase the clock, all you have to do is pay for it. It's a simple enough arrangement. Herr Kirk, what is it this time?
You wouldn't happen to know where a man can get money in Gothas.
If
Yeah.
a man has no money, he's not a man. Penniless rabble. Why worry about them?
Nice chap.
I saw how you handled that foolish brute outside. Quite impressive. I am Schiller, superintendent of the local schools. How may I help you?
What do you think of the war?
Horrible business. When it started, I thought it would be good for Germany, but it soon became a mess. I hope it will be over soon. If we can settle this thing without harsh negotiations, we can get back to being a civilized nation once again.
I don't think that one's gonna work out for you, pal. Now, I'm just readjusting myself here. Don't mind me, everyone. Okay, right. Anything else? Just going.
Though my position as school superintendent keeps me busy, I'm always glad to help you.
What can you tell me about Trelane?
Yeah, just straight for you.
A flamboyant man and the greatest pilot in Germany. If only his soldiers weren't such rabble.
You ain't seen nothing yet,
Herr
Owen.
Kirk, though my position as school superintendent keeps me busy, I'm always glad to help you.
Where can I go to earn some money?
One might find a little money doing odd jobs around the village. Herr Kirk, though my position as school superintendent keeps me busy, I'm always glad to help you.
What's special about the school?
Well, Captain Hauptmann is addressing our class, trying to make the children into proper Germans. And we have a brand new chalkboard. Herr Kirk, though my position as school superintendent keeps me busy, I'm always glad to help you.
Thank you, Herr Schiller. I don't think I require your generosity, but the offer is appreciated.
Anytime, Colonel. I thought I had more beer than this.
Oh, he's being down on your beer there, buddy. Let's see if we can take this.
You don't want to give the Fraulein the wrong impression about us, do you, Jim? We're supposed to be Air Force pilots, not pickpockets.
I suppose you're right, Bones. Can we go further this way? No. Can we go through this door? Perhaps. Maybe. We can.
didn't know
Oh.
your good luck was only temporary. I'd be quite annoyed.
Mr. Full House is complaining? If his hands were any more indecent, he would be arrested.
With the Baron's soldiers, he might be arrested even if his hands were decent. I can't complete a strike to save my life.
Or your fortune.
Okay, these are the 3 guys that Spock mentioned. I thought he meant the other 3 outside there, but we've got a lot going on here. I thought that was a computer, but most likely that's a calendar or something. A busted up calendar. Let's use the narrator. The narrator is always the best.
Cups, dishes, and other supplies are stored on these shelves. A light suspended from the ceiling. This landscape does not look like the work of a professional. There is a date circled on this calendar.
There you go.
October 16, 1918. This seems pointless. A wood-burning stove which heats this cellar on cold October nights.
I'm only a month out of playing this game. Not even a month.
These crates contain potatoes.
It's a cold November evening over here.
This barrel is full of beer.
Ooh, a barrel of beer.
Looking through a ragged knothole, it is obvious that this cupboard is empty.
Okay, I think we've looked at everything. What's this down here?
Small sticks of wood are piled here, waiting to be placed in the stove.
Maybe Kirk can take?
No effect.
No. Okay, Spock, you're up. Are we missing anything? Is there something else going on here?
The tricorder detects nothing unusual. The tricorder detects nothing unusual. The tricorder detects nothing unusual. A wood-burning stove. This appears to be several decades old and is chiefly composed of cast iron. The tricorder detects nothing unusual. A wooden crate containing potatoes. There's nothing unusual about it.
Potatoes.
The tricorder detects nothing unusual. The tricorder detects nothing unusual.
Okay, Spock, you haven't been a lot of help here.
The tricorder detects nothing unusual.
Who needs your fancy dance stuff?
A poker table, one of the pleasures of life in the village of Gothos. A German card shark. A German card shark.
Let me guess.
A German card shark.
Okay, Kirk. Speak to the man who seems to be in charge
Hello?
there.
I am Richard Sundergaard. I published a local newspaper. It's nice to see someone as famous as you, Lieutenant Colonel.
Doesn't it worry you, Herr Sundergaard, that you know an enemy ace is standing next to you?
The Baron has given orders for everyone in Gothos to treat you well, Herr Kirk. A fellow pilot honoring fellow pilots, I suppose, although I would not trust the military to follow those orders to the letter.
The chat just refreshed there. I don't know what was going on. I think YouTube is acting the nunty with me here. Hold on a sec. I think you can all blame some dork for yesterday. They think we're a bunch of scallywags now, I think. Hang your head in shame, Brock Dork. I just want... No, just no. Can you take money from the till? Oh, believe it or not, that crossed my mind, and it hasn't left my mind. It's still on the table. Let's just see if we can get it the honest way first. No. We are in Starfleet after all. We have to set a good example for the others. You have no shame. I don't, really. But I have the illusion of quality. No, just no. First rule of spycraft: tell the first stranger you meet you're a spy. Exactly. That's exactly what spies do. 007 walked into rooms and the first thing he said was, "That's right, darling. I am a spy." Some dark is in the house. Sorry, boys, the chat wasn't refreshing there. It's refreshing now. It's back. It's working now, I think. So we're in business. It's a damn cold November evening. It is. It's Baltic here. Absolutely Baltic. There's a big pot. It is. It looks like gold as well. So it might be trying to beat these guys in a poker game. Maybe. Some dark. I do not grasp the concept of shame. Look, when you get hungry enough, there's nothing you won't do. Who's this?
Welcome, friends. Can I help you?
What can you tell me about the war?
Yeah, go for it.
My son is in the army. I fear for him constantly. I've tried to convince the commander at the armory to authorize his transfer. I would do nearly anything for that transfer.
Anything?
Welcome, friends. Can I help you?
What can you tell me about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane?
Yeah, let's go
Herr
straight for
Kirk,
it.
you know the Baron quite well, do you not? I doubt I could tell you anything you do not know. Welcome, friends. Can I help you?
What can you tell me about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane? Can you help me get into this poker game?
Ooh, there's the opportunity, boys. We could have Spock. Spock has to be a card counter. Although if we had data, it would have be sorted. Right, that's
Can you
it.
help me get into this poker game?
I would lend you a stake to enter this game, but it appears that I will have to win a few hands to give you that money.
So I'm guessing he's the loser. What about this big pile in front of you now? Alright, let's talk to the Monopoly man here.
Werner Gellert, the shoemaker. If you are not prepared to play, please leave us.
Excuse our friend. He doesn't like to perform in front of an audience.
It seems that he lost his dignity in this game.
Welcome. I am Kurt Nielsen, owner of the Gossels Brewery. If you care to join, feel free, if you can pay the stake.
Alright, it's obvious these guys are not going to give us the time of day. And I think we've done just about everything we can here. We could try and take some stuff, but, you know, it's going to cause a scene.
No effect. No effect. No effect.
I think we're done in here. We gotta make some money. Nobody's giving us money, boys, so we're gonna have to do the old-fashioned way, I guess. We can't get into the sewer either, so... We went in here, we went over there. Did we try and get in here? Come on, Kirk. Go in there. I don't think we can get in there. Nope, not looking like it. Oh. Oh!
There it is, the triplane that shot down the Enterprise.
Why don't you start it up and fly off in a blaze of glory? After all, you are James T. Kirk, the toast of Starfleet.
The man who never loses.
Mr. Ellis.
What's the matter, Kirk? The truth hurts? You never let that get in the way of your ego before.
I'm putting you on report for insubordination.
That's Trelane, boys. It's gotta be. I don't like that fella. Well, we've got a cool ass triplane here. I'm putting you on report for this.
We're all upset, Mr. Ellis, but these insults won't solve a thing. That's it. I've taken all I can stand from you. I'm putting you on report for insubordination.
Yeah, I think I'll roll with that one. You know, put him on report. What an a-hole. Some dark. I don't know. Yeah, I realize you don't grasp the concept of shame. I know you. Remember? No, just no. Red shirt could perform favors. I was about to suggest something along those lines. But he seems like he's in a bit of a mood, so best not to press him, eh? I think we're gonna put him on report here.
Go ahead. Lick Starfleet's boots. If you do what Starfleet wants, you can get away with anything.
Fine, but do yourself a favor and stay out of my way.
Not very
That's
Kirkwood.
it. I've taken all I can stand from you. Fine, but do yourself a favor and stay out of my way. That's it. I've taken all I can stand from you.
That means they're gonna fight, right?
Fine, but do yourself a favor and stay out of my way.
Kirk, I'm going to be in your face so much that you're never going to forget what I look like.
Commander, I know a treatment that has a good success rate at reducing excess aggressiveness. It's called reason.
Well done, Bones. I've got a better solution. Okay, let's talk. Let's see what the other people think.
Scan as much of the area as possible.
I agree.
I hope we have shore leave after this mission, Jim.
So do I. What does Bonehead
So
think?
that's where this Trelane is holding my ship. I'll wring his neck if he doesn't give it back.
This guy is a real handful. I mean, I don't think he understands he's dealing with Captain James T. Kirk here. Get on line, boss.
A Fokker DR-1.
Oh, there you go. There you go. No, it's a Fokker. It's clearly Fokker. It's a Fokker wolf, yeah?
A fuel barrel lies abandoned on the ground.
Okay. There's a big giant castle there.
Castle Trelane. What else could it be? The hangar of Trelane's triplane. It appears to be abandoned.
It's a beautiful landscape jobby here, though.
Bushes.
Bushes.
Grass.
Grass.
This seems pointless.
I agree. Okay, Spock. I want you to do a rudimentary scan on all of this stuff.
Another abnormally high reading emanating from the plane. It is in every way a Fokker DR-1, except for that power source. The tricorder indicates the hangar is completely deserted. The tricorder detects nothing unusual about the bushes, Captain.
What about the castle?
I'm picking up immense power readings from that castle in the distance. There is a high probability that it's Trelane's base.
Well, of course it's Trelane's base. Where do you expect Trelane to live? A slum?
Doctor, your display of emotion is quite unnecessary.
Could be Castle Wolfenstein, just saying.
The tricorder indicates that the canister is empty.
Can you take anything from the plane?
That sounds easy. Why, I can just imagine myself wandering around a village with a triplane on my back.
That's the trouble with these new Academy recruits. Anytime you ask them to do anything, they get sarcastic.
Yeah, sarcasm.
No effect.
Bones, do me a favor.
Lieutenant Commander Ellis is showing signs of stress. Everything is in its proper place, even some of Spock's vintage rare blood.
I thank you for your consideration, Doctor.
Let's hope we don't need more than I have on hand.
Boys, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, go in. Alright. Bones, take this. Good man, Bones. Hit him. Hit him. Maybe I can get Spock to do something.
I see no need for that, Captain.
Damn it.
The odds of Trelane leaving his triplane in the open without setting a trap are almost too small to calculate.
I would agree with you. Let's get some narrator's opinion.
Mr. Spock is keeping his eye on his tricorder. Dr. McCoy wonders how much medical attention the crew of the Enterprise will need when this is over.
A whole bunch.
Lieutenant Commander Ellis's gaze is transfixed on Trelane's castle. James T. Kirk looks at the vessel that shot down his ship with considerable enmity.
Let's go. Glorious.
Castle Trelane. The door to Castle Trelane is blocked by a force field.
Force field.
Castle Trelane. A large immovable rock. Great fir trees reach into the sky. Castle Trelane.
I can't get specific. That music. It's like Spock and Kirk fighting. Okay. Let's see what everyone thinks here.
I would have thought someone with Trelane's ego would have jumped to make a grand entrance from the castle.
Obviously, he's waiting for a moment of maximum theatrical effect. Or maybe you're just a coward, Trelane.
It is interesting that he does not choose to appear at this time.
And quite annoying, although perhaps I should count my blessings.
That's Trelane. Okay.
An impressive edifice.
It's all cracked. It's not really that impressive, is it?
Here we are at Trelane's doorstep. What's the matter, Trelane? Is the great Baron of Gothos afraid to come out and play?
Damn right he is.
Well, here we are. I wonder what kind of death this person has in store for us.
Well, you wouldn't... I'll tell you what, Red Shirt. I saved every single Red Shirt in the last game. I wouldn't mind you taking a bullet in this, to be honest. Spock, did we run a tricorder reading on this?
Captain, the force field around the castle is extremely intense. I get the same energy signature from it as I did from the triplane that attacked the Enterprise.
Mr. Spock, is there any way to penetrate it?
The force field permeates the ground, Captain. The largest weapons of this era could not penetrate the force field. If we could generate a disruption on the wavelength, the field could be breached, although we would not have much time before it was re-established.
How could we generate such a disruption?
By physically destroying other objects that resonate on that wavelength. Objects
Clock.
like the power objects that we have already found.
The clock, boys. Okay, so we're not gonna do anything here. Like, I don't know whether to walk up here. Let's just save here.
Save new game.
Did I spell that right? That doesn't matter. We all know what we mean. No! Spared no expense. Sorry, Jimbo. I didn't mean that, Jim. Let's go. Why is there a barrel? What's this here? Maybe it's just an artifact or something, is it?
A dirt path.
Oh, that answers that. So, let's go. So it's clear that our mission now is to make money and then go buy the clock in the shop. Take the clock to the what do you call it? The drawbridge? What do they call those again? Over the moat. Is it called a drawbridge? You take it to that, we put the clock on it and we phaser it. We finally get the phaser something by the sounds of it. Then it should go boom. Oh! Phasers.
I would not get near that dog if I were you, Jim. It's suffering from rabies.
Oh hell, that's all I need to hear.
It's not firing.
The phasers have been completely drained of energy.
Son of
Courtesy of our charming host, no doubt.
No doubt. Well, gentlemen, if we're going to beat Trelane, we'll have to beat him on his own terms.
Some dark, yeah, I'd say drawbridge. That's a relief. What do we say when we're confronting a ravenous Doberman with rabies and our phasers don't work? Gentlemen, I need ideas.
Where's the hospital? Even when they heal, they butcher people.
Doctor, your criticisms of this era's medical technology are illogical. They did not have the tools to perform surgery without cutting open their patients. Perhaps one day, our medical practices will seem primitive compared to the standards of a future generation.
Indeed.
Just think of it, Captain. Only one security officer for you on this mission. It must be unusual to have so little protection.
Don't try to provoke me, mister. You may regret it. Do you always say things that are unbecoming a Starfleet officer? I don't know. It seems like I'm carrying excess baggage on this mission. Do you always say things that are unbecoming a Starfleet officer?
Yeah, I like that one.
I don't know what you mean, sir.
Medkit, no. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking of sending Red Shirt over. See you, Red Shirt. And while the Doberman is tearing them to pieces, we can slip in here or wherever. Right, this is the armory here. Interesting. Look, let's start taking readings first.
Terran dog suffering from hydrophobia.
Can you cure it, Bones?
If I can cure Vulcans, I can cure dogs. I need to find some way of getting close to it.
Red Shirt, you're up.
Dobermans. They were used as war dogs during the First World War and bred to be far more vicious than they were in later years. This door leads into the school. This door leads into the armory. This door leads into the apartment building.
Just think of it, Captain. Only one security officer for you on this mission. It must be unusual to have so little protection.
Don't try to provoke me, mister. You may regret it. Do you always say things that are unbecoming?
Yeah, we've done this. Come on, move on. Did we talk to Spock?
More incongruities, Captain. The layout of this town is as irrational as Trelane.
I'm assuming that the second we step up here, this thing's just gonna take us out, right? Some dark. Can you distract the beastie? Reminds me of Monkey Island, when you had to throw a hunk of meat to dogs before passing them. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Do I have any meat? But... oh, what's this? Johnson Brock. We might be in...
Uncooked, dead animal.
There we go.
I believe this came from a pig.
When did we get the meat? I don't remember getting meat. Okay,
The The dog is now hungrily eating its meal.
Okay, so where do we go? In here? Whoa.
And remember, democracy is weak. It
Oh,
relies
wait.
on the votes of the foolish masses who
I
are
messed up, boys.
incapable of choosing strong leaders. Constitutional government fosters weakness. The rejection of republicanism is what won the last war for Germany, and it will bring us victory over these stupid Americans.
That's not what they told us at the academy.
I fucked up, boys. I mean, I messed up. I was supposed to cure the dog. Oh, right, we can still do it. Bounce. Do it.
Not necessary, Jim, unless Mr. Ellis wants something for his blood pressure.
What blood pressure?
Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, okay. Get Bones to sort out the dog. He said he could heal it if he could get near. Yeah, I tried it, but we obviously have to go back in here. It's not letting me into the armory, so... Some dark. I don't remember you gutting a pig. Me either. I'm sure I didn't. Oh, you know what it was? That the boy in the shop. When I asked him for food, he gave me food. Remember? Didn't know he gave me a pork steak, pork chop. Okay, let's get the narrator to have a look around.
This appears to be a picture
Oh, there's
of
Ireland.
Kaiser Wilhelm II.
Look at Ireland there. Look, right there. That's a bit out of proportion for the UK, but you know. But there's our little spot there. Amazing. Okay,
A young German girl. A young German boy.
that's as far as that's gonna
Some
go.
blocks with alphabetical letters and numbers on them. A chalkboard. Frau Humperdinck looks like she can't wait for the day to end.
Humperdinck.
Captain Hauptmann looks like he'll fit right into German society in 20 years. The teacher's desk.
What the?
Captain Hauptmann looks like he'll fit right into German society in 20 years.
She's calling him a Nazi, boys.
This is a map of Western Europe. This clock seems permanently fixed on 5 minutes to 3.
5 minutes to 3. Everybody keep that
A
in the
cupboard.
brain.
It is currently shut.
Spock.
Fascinating.
That's it.
And I thought 20th century hospitals were grim.
And yet the very best people who taught in a place like this had the power to uplift people's lives, to teach them knowledge, principles, and self-awareness. This was a battlefield where millions of unknown soldiers of knowledge fought to elevate humanity from barbarism.
What's that? What's that there? Is that just bad? Oh, that's just this. I thought that was an object. We're gonna have to start. First, I haven't asked Dunce
I
here.
wonder what Dickens would have written if he had been exposed to a place like this.
5 to 3. Better keeping it here instead of them and of in the brain. Yeah, good plan, some dark. Good plan. Right, 5 to 3. So, I kind of want to open this, but what we'll do is we'll have Spock do a couple of tricorder scans to see if we can get some answers here.
Captain, another abnormally high reading emanating from the chalkboard. An ordinary oil painting, approximately 30 years old. I detect no unusual readings from it. does not register as unusual.
Some Darko, very eloquent Kirk. He has some clangers.
I am scanning the contents of the cupboard. Some chalk, some pencils, and a blackboard eraser. I detect no unusual readings from any of the objects. The tricorder finds nothing unusual with these blocks. A wooden table constructed from oak. The tricorder does not detect anything unusual about it. There are no unusual readings from the desk, Captain. Fascinating. The mechanism is working correctly. My tricorder detects the passage of time, and yet the exact time count remains unchanged. The actual clock is unremarkable, Captain. No anomalies or unusual power readings.
I wonder if we can take this. We could blow this up if we could just take it, but this guy'll probably be a problem. Let's start talking.
Boys and girls, let me introduce you to an example of inferior Republican stock. Lieutenant Colonel Jimmy Kirk. Tell us, Kirk, how can you defend the ludicrous American system?
I see no reason to defend anything, Captain. These children are, in spite of your efforts to indoctrinate them, quite capable of growing up to become adults who will make up their own minds. I am not interested in a debate, Hauptmann. If your system is so superior to America's, how come you're losing the war? Why don't we put it up to a vote? You have a choice between a system that gives you leaders who will oppress you for life, or a system which, imperfect though it may be, allows you to influence your leaders and gives you a chance to bring them to account.
It's probably my favorite one.
I see no reason to defend anything, Captain. These children are, in spite of your efforts to indoctrinate them, quite capable of growing up to become adults who will make up their own minds.
I like this, but kids are indoctrinated in school, and we're seeing the consequences of it these days. So I'd like to think this is true. It used to be, but
I am not interested in a debate, Hauptmann. If your system is so superior
I
to
like the
America's,
zinger.
how come you're losing the war?
I like that zinger at the end. It's very Kirkish, but this is the most diplomatic one, I think.
You have a choice between a system that gives you leaders who will oppress you for life, or a system which, imperfect though it may be, allows you to influence your leaders and gives you a chance to bring them to account.
Well, what do you guys think in the chat? Choice number 1, number 2, or number 3? 2 is a zinger. That's a slap. 1 is an idealistic situation. And 3 is call my bluff kind of thing. No, just no. Probably 3. I'm going that way as well. I think it's the best one. How about you, some dark? Some dark is asleep there, I think. No. But we'll go with number 3. Slow dark. Lets the kids use their own agency. I agree with that. No. That's, yeah, definitely. Engage.
All in favor of Hauptmann's system, say aye.
Aye!
All in favor of my system, say aye.
Aye!
It appears that they don't want what you offer them, Hauptmann.
I will not tolerate such insults. The Baron will make you all pay.
Tell the Baron to kiss my hoop. Get out of here, you future Nazi.
Jim, wasn't that a violation of the Prime Directive?
Dr. McCoy, this is clearly an imaginary culture with no real existence. The Prime Directive cannot be reasonably extrapolated to affect such a culture.
Thank you, Spock. Well, no, it looks like we got it right. So, we got rid of him, so now we can probably take this. I'm wondering, can we?
Please take anything, but not
Ah,
that.
son of a...
Education represents our children's future, and education cannot succeed if it is neglected or if teachers do not have the proper tools.
Fair enough, Humperdinck. That's, the Princess's Bride, right? The Princess Bride. That's Miss Humperdinck. See if you can get nothing out there. What about the,
Freud would have something very interesting to say about that.
What, that he wants to pick up cubes? Let's talk to the, board teacher here.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to ask a question. What do you think about the war?
It's horrible. With any luck, my students won't have to fight in such a war once they get older.
Okay, I wish...
Kirk, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to ask a question. What do you think about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane?
Don't mention the war! What can you tell me about Trelane? Yeah.
Ah, the Baron. Such a charming man. If all the military and Gothos were like him, it would be a better place to live.
No, just no. I thought it was a chart topper from the 70s. It may well have been.
Herr Kirk, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to ask a question. What do you think about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane? These children are something, aren't they?
They are a little rambunctious, aren't they?
Rambunctious. I love that word.
Herr Kirk, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to ask a question. What do you think about the war? What can you tell me? These children are something, aren't they? I didn't realize they let mad dogs teach children.
He's a rather enthusiastic officer. Herr Kirk, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to ask a question. What do you think about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane? These children, I didn't realize they let... You know, I've heard that chalkboards can be very dangerous to children. The chalk is very bad for the lungs.
Ooh.
Maybe I should remove it.
Whoa! We might get there. We might be able to take it.
You want to remove my chalkboard? Nein, absolutely not. I wouldn't consider it unless you gave me a letter from the superintendent telling me to do this.
She actually said 9. Hey, wait a minute. Schiller. What's his name? Schill. He's in the tavern, right? He's the superintendent. Boys, we could talk to him maybe, and he'll say yes, remove that board, and then we'll take the board. So it might not be the clock. Right, let's see if we can get anything else from her.
Yes, I'd like to ask a question. What do you think about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane? These children are something, aren't they? I didn't realize they... You know, what do you think about the war?
Okay, that's it.
It's horrible. With any luck, my students won't have to fight in such a war once they get older.
Now here's a wild theory. If we could get the clock from the shop and replace this, then maybe she gives us this. But I'm thinking we can talk to Schilling. What's this kid doing here? This game makes you paranoid. You keep thinking everything's an object that's hidden away from you. He's holding something in his hand there. But, I think we're done here. Let's go. Can we go in here? Ah.
What is it, Gringold? Ah, visitors.
This is lovely, man. So much thought went into this. This is like proper artwork, pixel artwork. You know what I'm saying? A lot of work went into this. Could you imagine in MS Paint just putting each one of these little squares in and then changing like little bits of the color? Because that's what was actually done. No, just no. You can speak to the kids. Ah, son of a... We'll go back in and have a look. Assuming that dog doesn't finish that... Ow! I stubbed my toe. Oh. That's for my sins. Yeah, assuming that dog doesn't all of a sudden finally finish that steak or the pork chop and rip us to pieces, but there's no fire. I can hear fire, but there's no fire here. But there's a fire here. Okay, let's look around, see what we can see.
A picture of the Battle of Waterloo by a starving German artist. An impressionist painting of a ship caught in a storm.
That's one of the things. Hitler made the same mistake as Napoleon, didn't he? Follow the Russians into Russian winter. Not even the Tiger tanks could take the Russian winter.
An impressionist painting of a ship caught in a storm. Several objects of sentimental value line the mantelpiece. Cherished possessions that have been gathered over the course of a lifetime, admired by friends and family that are now dead.
It's very, there's a word there that I can't think of right now.
A fireplace.
Melancholy, is it?
A gramophone. No songs are playing. A pot of gladiolas. You can tell that Herr Eckhart has a green thumb. A picture of a young woman, Mr. Eckhart's late wife, photographed when they were much younger. A domesticated long hair.
That's like me, a domesticated long hair.
A one-armed gentleman sitting on a sofa.
Some dark. A domesticated long hair. And the rice cakes. This should be fun.
A copy of Goethe's Faust in German.
We'd need some dark to read that first, so... Okay, let's talk here.
I'm attempting to find a pattern in Trelane's illogic. Please do not disturb me.
Careful, Spock.
Ooh.
Illogic might fry that delicate Vulcan brain of yours.
Given the many missions we've served together, I'm quite used to being bombarded by illogic and human emotion.
You're half human, Spock, though I have to keep reminding you. He's getting a little snarky as well, isn't he? You know, snark is emotion too.
Nice cat.
It sounds like my pet Tribble, Rodney. She has this nice pattern on her fur that
Tribble.
looks just like this one.
Tribbles are genderless creatures, Commander.
It always seemed like a woman to me, Mr. Spock.
A woman. This guy is very suspect.
Hello, kitty. Nice kitty.
He sounds like a creep, boys. I just don't like this fella. Kirk, what do you think?
I hope I'm not this lonely when I get older.
Depends on how many of your friends live to old age.
That's it.
No effect.
The phasers are still completely drained.
Son of a...
Attempting to use them would be a wasted effort.
Okay, McCoy, I need you to do something for me.
Human male in good physical condition.
He doesn't look in good physical condition. What's this all about?
Terran cat, feeling very self-satisfied.
There's like a Doberman out there, a rabid one. We got a broom. Put sticks on the fire, maybe. Is that like a chore?
How kind to offer me some kindling. But I have enough to keep me warm for now.
Do we have anything else? What's this? Maybe we offer this to him. Where could we brush up? Was there somewhere where there was a bit of a mess? I think we give him the bottle. Have you cracked them some, Doc?
I was never very fond of schnapps, Colonel.
Ah.
My wife liked it, though.
We're running out of schnapps, yeah. That's right, no. I tried. He's... Schnapp. You're on the ball tonight, no. Drink! Arse! Fake! Women! I only watched the Father Ted Christmas special yesterday. Trying to get into the mood. We've got a rope here. We've got a broom. So I'm thinking we have to do chores in each one of these places to help out. So I'm thinking the cat's satisfied. We tried to help out with the fire. I'm thinking the gramophone. We need to find a record or something to get the gramophone working so we can have some music. That's what I think we have to do here. Let's see
This
if we
doesn't
can...
seem to be working.
It hasn't worked in several years, Colonel. There haven't been many good recordings lately, so I haven't missed it much.
Which one's Spock? This one? Spock.
Captain, I do not require your assistance at the present time.
What's gotten into you, Spock?
The gramophone is not functioning. It would appear to be a trivial malfunction.
Fix
Do
it.
not concern yourself with it, Captain Spock. Klingold does not like loud noises.
Son of a... No, use broom on the guy. I'm just gonna see if that's even possible.
I believe that brooms were meant to be used on floors.
I don't know what he's gonna do with it. Maybe then it's the... we water the plants or something. Did we have Spock do his rounds here?
An early 20th century recording device, no longer in working order. A pot of gladiolas, Captain. A genus of the family...
Thank you, Mr. Spock.
Hmm.
Is there anything about these flowers that might help us against Trelane?
Unless Trelane is allergic to them, no.
Well, isn't he like some Dr. Manhattan Q type thing? So I don't think a bunch of flowers are gonna stop him.
A book, Captain.
Spock, I don't know how I'd get through these missions without you, like.
Nothing unusual about these objects, Captain.
They're beautiful.
Thank you, Captain McCoy. They were given to me by my wife.
His wife. Come out away there, Kirk.
A small reading table.
Yeah, I don't think we can just start picking stuff up willy-nilly.
This doesn't seem to be working.
It hasn't worked in several years, Colonel.
Yeah.
There haven't been many good recordings lately, so I haven't missed it much.
Right, I thought that was gonna be what we had to fix, but now he's saying they don't need it. Can we take something?
I think the cat is very comfortable in its current location, Captain.
Let's see.
I thought we were Starfleet officers, not burglars, Captain.
Well, we're Starfleet officers, but I don't know who you are. I think you're Trelane. I might be wrong on that one, but...
Captain, we have no reason to remove this object.
Okay, that's me out of ideas. Let's go. I'm thinking... We can't get into the armory for some reason. Nah, we can't get into the armory, so... School, let's talk to the kids. Let's see what they have to say.
Hi. Ingrid is very shy, Colonel.
All Americans as handsome as you, Colonel Kirk?
Bones, you're never at a loss for words. You answer her.
The Kirk, huh? We're gonna have to put you on the brig when you get back, Kirk.
Lieutenant Colonel Kirk, when I grow up, will you teach me how to fly as good as you?
Well,
I guess we're ready to ship you to the academy, Jim.
Sundark, I think you just missed the hitbox on it when you tried earlier. What? On what? The Use McCoy on the dog. Okay, I'll give it a go. Maybe that's what it was. No. That's what you were talking about, some dark, was it?
Wow, a real American pilot. Can I shoot you as an escaped prisoner?
No.
Frau Humperdinck, Colonel Kirk won't let me shoot him. Is that fair?
Okay, this kid is a psycho. Let's get out of here. Right, so maybe I can get McCoy to use his magic. Oh, he's doing it. You were right, guys. Well done, the away team. Hey!
Satisfied patient.
No, some dark. Give yourselves a treat of some kind. Maybe a raw pork steak or raw pork chop, maybe, or a beer if you have one. Because we're now going into the armory. Thanks to you guys. Hit the kid with the brush. Hey, no, if I do that, will I? Because I don't want to get reamed by the Admiral again. We blew our socks off with the last one. Alright, I'm in our good books now, and I want to stay there. Some dark. If you get phaser juice at some point, definitely go back and smoke that kid. 100% phasers on kill. Little, what do you call them? It'll come back to me at some point. There's a name. That doesn't matter. Okay, we're in here now. This is the armory. I wasn't anticipating people in here. Now let's have a look around.
A supply case holding some of the commander's few possessions. A safe. It is currently unopened. The commander's desk covered with papers. A rack containing German rifles. A picture of a Prussian soldier circa 1871 standing at attention. Best Huntsman 1912. This trophy belongs to the commander. A table.
A table.
A copy of the Holy Bible.
Hey! Very nice.
This glass ball will cause a snowstorm over a tiny German village if you turn it upside down. A brilliant brass telescope. This seems pointless. A plank rests against the wall. It will be used to cover a rat hole when the soldiers find time for honest work.
Hey, I wonder if we can do that.
A metal waste paper basket.
Right, so, no, I'm going, when we get through with this place here, we're going back to the school, and I'm going to try and hit that little brat with the broom. And if we can do that, that'd be funny as, I think I'll probably piss myself laughing.
A supply case holding some of the commander's few possessions.
Okay, I'm thinking maybe this can be a chore that we do here, and we can find a rat hole or whatever. And let's see if we can get our own people's stuff first.
More illogic. Why would a German colonel be stationed in a small town like Gothos?
Maybe he likes the climate. I don't like the looks of this place, Jim.
There's the Kirk versus Spock music now. These two players.
I guess you'll want to use the security guard here, right, Captain?
I don't know. You tell me, jerkweed.
These
Kirk.
people don't seem to like visitors.
And I thought these people were supposed to be friendly to tourists.
James Kirk, his eyes narrowing in disapproval at this place. Mr. Spock continues to ponder the illogic of the situation. Dr. McCoy has always had a dislike of military things. Lieutenant Commander Ellis says nothing, but waits.
So we have to use him. Let's try and talk to the bad guys.
I would have shot you on sight, Lieutenant Colonel Kirk.
Charming.
You owe your life to Baron Trelane's kindness.
kindness.
I'll try to remember to thank him when I see him. Why don't you tell your so-called Baron to stop playing games and come out of the castle and face me? Kindness? Trelane? Are we talking about the same man? I'll try to remember to thank him.
Yeah, I like this one better. that's the Kirk answer.
When you see him, you will die. And when you are dead, I will be thanking him.
Holy smokes. No, just now, I wish my life was accompanied by the music in this game. Yeah. Imagine what the rock star you would feel just walking through everywhere. Right, try and talk to this guy here.
Has given orders that you are not to be disturbed. But if you threaten Gothos, we will kill you.
We will kill you. Yeah, I think we're done. Yeah, okay. Right, there's nothing going down here.
You owe your life to Baron Trelane's kindness.
I'll try to remember to thank him when I see him.
When you see him, you will die. And when you are dead, I will be thanking him. I would have shot you on sight.
Ah, stop! What's going on? Wait.
You owe your life to Baron Trelane's kindness.
Come on.
I'll try to remember to thank him when I see him.
Yeah.
When
Boom.
you see him, you will die. And when you are dead, I will be thanking him.
Okay, I wish he didn't say that 100 times. Like, you.
No, Captain.
Ah. Thought he was gonna do something. It was all leaning that way, wasn't it?
Photographs, medallions, and trophies. The tricorder does not detect anything unusual. There is nothing unusual about that plank. This is a refracting telescope, Captain, with a lens 5.91 centimeters in diameter. By the astronomical standards of the era, it is already obsolete as a serious scientific instrument.
But these obsolete toys helped inspire a lot of people in the exploration of space, Mr. Spock.
Perhaps, Mr. Ellis. The tricorder does not detect any unusual properties about this object, Captain. No unusual readings, Captain. Merely an ornament.
What's this one here?
This table is made from mahogany, Captain. A dark wood not native to Germany. The tricorder detects nothing unusual about the book. This trophy is composed of tin and iron, Captain. An ordinary object. The tricorder detects nothing unusual about it. An ordinary metal waste paper basket, Captain. The tricorder detects no unusual properties.
Okay.
No unusual readings, Captain. This is an ordinary painting.
What about the guns?
A German World War I Army rifle, Captain. There are no unusual readings from it.
There don't have to be.
Indeed, Doctor. By this period, firearms were extremely efficient and deadly.
Okay, the safe.
The tricorder scan indicates that the safe contains trinitrotoluene, commonly referred to as TNT.
I suppose it might be an acid. Can you get it?
My tricorder indicates the lock is atypical for the period. I would require the exact combination.
One 1455. But that was that in 24 hours, so it would be 355. Then maybe, I don't know.
No unusual readings, Captain. This is an ordinary painting. The tricorder detects nothing unusual.
So we need to get access to the safe here. I'm guessing these guys aren't just gonna stand around and do nothing though, right? And I'm pretty sure this plank that's just lying there for no reason, that they're looking for the rat hole, they're not gonna really give us a job. They hate our guts, so let's go out and see if we can hit that kid with the broom. Which one was it? This little...
Wow, a real American pilot. Can I shoot you as an escaped prisoner?
No.
Frau Humperdinck, Colonel Kirk won't let me shoot him. Is that fair?
If this works.
Are you our new janitor, sir?
Maybe.
Are you our new janitor, sir?
Okay, what else do we have? We can't hit the kid. I know we shouldn't be hitting kids in here, but that kid is not, he's not right, okay? Some dark. Yeah, we need to remove those Nazis from the armory somehow for sure. Yeah, boy. What if I gave them schnapps? What if I got them drunk? Sick red shirt on him. I tried it there, no, but he chickened out. So let's go back in and see. What was in here? Oh yeah, that's the alpha, right? With the cat. Okay, I'm gonna try and sick red shirt on him. If red shirt doesn't do anything, I'm gonna try and give them schnapps. Get them drunk. Some dark, not a bad plan. Give them booze. I think it'll work, right? They're fighting men after all. They need a good piss up. You know, what's her face is going to bring booze later. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Maybe we can go back there. We have to go back there and see. Maybe we can mop up or clean up around the place or something. Do something. I have to look out for chores to do. I meant on the kid. Oh, right. I get you.
No, Captain. No, Captain.
Yeah, he's a bum. You'll probably be brave enough to take on a kid, though.
A drink from you?
Ah.
I believe that we would drink your drug schnapps. You are insane. A drink from you?
That didn't work, boys.
We would drink your drug schnapps. You are insane.
Now some darkies onto us. We can't poison the booze. We didn't even try and contact the Enterprise, did we? Oh.
The communicators are functioning, Captain. If there were other Federation personnel on this planet, we would be able to communicate with them.
Provided their communicators haven't been confiscated or the persons are in any physical condition to answer.
I did not wish to state the obvious, Doctor.
Ha!
Sick burn there, Spock. Okay, let's go. Right, I'm thinking I'm all out of options. We can try and walk this way, see if there's more, but I don't think there is. I think this is the end of the map. Oh no, there is more.
I can't believe the trench would be so close to the town.
It shouldn't be. At this point in the war, the Allies had broken through the trenches. That's why Germany surrendered. Their defenses were crumbling, and they didn't want to see their cities destroyed.
Only one of many illogical situations, Commander. The building where we were imprisoned almost burned to the ground, but no other building was touched, and no one seemed concerned about the fire.
What else?
The fact that everyone seems to recognize us, yet the military does not try to intercept us. The building signs in English instead of German. There is much here that is not what it seems.
Oh! Okay, this looks like Indiana Jones. No, just no. Maybe the tavern booze can be messed with. That's a good plan. It was just left out there in barrels, right? Look at this guy here.
A lone soldier groans, but does not move.
McCoy can maybe help him out.
Army engineers have begun building a tunnel here. The tunnel has barely been started. A ladder, which allowed soldiers to climb out of the trench and die more quickly. Is this German or Allied territory? Rubble. An artillery shell has collapsed part of the trench.
So an artillery shell has collapsed part of the trench. We could use TNT to blow out the tunnel. I don't know.
A ladder, which allowed soldiers to climb out of the trench and die more quickly. Is this German or Allied territory?
I'm thinking. Well, let's see what people think. Kirk, you're first.
It's hard to believe that I'm from the same species that could create such carnage.
We improved, but that's damning with faint praise. How come these planet-side missions always end up being so damn cheerful?
Think of it. Millions of young kids enthusiastically signing up for a war without purpose, dying without reason, by the orders of commanders who don't care. It's too bad that things haven't changed much in the last 400 years. Kids still die meaningless deaths for commanders who don't care.
Well, that was a strange soliloquy.
This represents the misery that was your First World War. A single soldier where there would be dozens. Dirt where there should be mud. Trelane is not providing an accurate depiction of this war, Captain.
At least we have one thing to thank him for, Mr. Spock.
Did we get Bones? Bones is just going to go off and
these planet-side missions always end up being so damn cheerful.
Let's see what the narrator says.
Lieutenant Commander Ellis feels a kinship with the dead.
Sumdar, can you get Bones to look at the shut-up goose stepper? Yeah, that's the plan.
Mr. Spock analyzes the situation and wonders why there is not more destruction. McCoy is aghast at the landscape, which represents the brutality of his human ancestry.
Young human male, life signs failing. Suffering from internal bleeding and shock. Now that's an odd reading. It's not biological. Maybe Spock should try using his tricorder.
Okay, what can you do for him, Bones?
That's odd. I should be able to see immediate improvement in his injuries. But I have no response.
That is because Trelane is interfering. This man is meant to be a dying soldier whose presence provides drama for Trelane's production.
He'll die.
Logic suggests that Trelane will not allow him to die except for dramatic effect. Given the inconsistencies I've noticed, it is probable that he may be kept alive indefinitely.
Can you give him something for the pain, Doctor?
Nothing I've done has any effect on him, Commander.
Maybe we give him the booze, huh? Or maybe we can use the broom on him. Finish him off. Let's see if we can give him booze.
I really don't feel like
it. He's hungover. That's all his problem is. Get Spock to scan his ass. Yeah. Spock, you're up. Let's see what he has to say, some dark.
The tricorder is in working order.
Spock. Come on. Spock.
Captain, another abnormally high reading emanating from an object in his pocket. A locket of some sort.
Let's go through his pockets, boys.
no effect.
Ah! What? Oh, we can't kill him, can we? What? Can we use the broom on him?
It is my understanding that brooms were used to sweep floors, Captain.
Use the ladder? No. I'm all out of options here. We can't use the stick on him. The rope. No. Can't use the phasers because there's no juice. Use him as a meat puppet on a stick. No, just no. I wonder, maybe we couldn't scan his ass, but maybe we can do something
Joe,
else.
are you crazy?
Well, no, that didn't work. So, what about in here? Is there anything we can do in there? Yeah, we can't get the locket, some dark. I tried to pick his pockets, but I had no joy. We didn't even try to talk to him, did we? I think we did.
Replace save new game.
Yeah, pickpocket. German soldier. Or just wounded soldier. You're allowed to save a lot more saves in this game. Oh, try talking to him a second time. Yeah, let's go. I think I only offered him beer, wasn't it? Or the schnapps, I mean.
To report in the West.
What can you tell me about the war?
Oh, here we go, boys.
I am a sentry. The others are dead. I think I'm dying.
Some dark, yeah, go back and try to talk to him. Let's hope, I think he is dying, but...
Nothing to report in the West.
What can you tell me about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane?
I like to watch the airplanes fly overhead. The enemy watches them too, and I know we'll have a few minutes of peace. Nothing to report in the West.
What can you tell me about the war? What can you tell me about your locket?
Here we go, boys. Fingers crossed.
You want my locket? But that's the only reminder of my girl. I'd rather lose my arm.
We need it very badly. If we do something for you, would you give it to us?
I have a letter to my girl.
Here we go, boys.
If you see that it is delivered, I'll give you my locket.
Woohoo! Is this girl your woman in the tavern? Did we meet this girl?
Captain, are you all right? Perhaps Dr. McCoy should examine you.
Okay, we made progress here. So let's head back. I think we should save again.
Save new game. Replace previous.
Yeah, that's the one. Alright, the locket, so... You could ask her. Yeah. No, let's head back. We head back to the tavern. She's in the tavern, right? There's dripping ale here as well. I'm thinking... Kirk, talk to her.
Excuse me, Gretel, could you answer a question or two for me?
I will try, Colonel.
Gretel, I need to persuade Herr Schiller.
There we go. Let's just do it here.
It is vitally important to the war.
Yeah, that's where we're gonna get it, boys.
Can you deliver a letter for me?
Yeah.
Gretel, I need to persuade Herr Schiller
Okay.
to give me the school's chalkboard. It is vitally important to the war.
Now, guys, here's the problem. I might only get to choose one of these, so I don't know which one to do. Morally, the wounded soldier, even though he's fake, would probably be the better one, but the easiest one would be the board in the school. Although they need the board in the school, right? But the soldier needs the locket. I don't know. I'll have to. There's a bit of a delay. So what I'll do is, what do you guys think in the chat? The away team. Choice number 1. Convince this guy here to get permission to get the school chalkboard. Then we can complete the mission. Or this
Can you
one,
deliver a letter for me?
which is the soldier's letter. Now, bearing in mind, we're probably going to be judged by the Admiral at the end, so we might complete the mission, but if we do it wrong, we're going to get chewed out again, and I can't take another chewing out. Letter first, because you definitely need that. No, just no. I agree. We're going to roll with that. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, because then we can get TNT, I'm thinking, from the safe. Because there's TNT in there and we can blow the tunnel. Maybe something along those lines. No, just no. You could straight out ask with the guy, for the oh, yeah, that's true. Letter first.
Give me the letter, and I will see that it is delivered.
Hey!
Thank you, Captain. I will see that it is delivered.
Thank you, Gretel. Okay, we've taken a big step forward now. So, right, that's the letter taken care of. Now we can talk directly to Schiller.
Kirk, though my position as school superintendent keeps me busy, I'm always glad to help you.
You know, I've been to inspect the chalkboard.
I am very proud that we are spending money on the finest educational equipment, even during the middle of this accursed war.
That's not sounding good, is it?
Herr Kirk, it's good to see you.
She's not talking to me now either.
Herr Kirk, it's good to see you.
That's... wow. I just instinctively knew that we'd only get one. I knew it. Alright, good call there, no. So, try and ask him
Herr
for it again.
Kirk, though my position as school superintendent keeps me busy, I'm always glad to help you.
Thank you, Herr Schiller. I don't think I require your generosity, but the offer is appreciated.
Anytime, Colonel. I thought I had more beer than this.
Okay, so we can't get the board in the school either, so... Alright, let's head back to the German soldier and get that locket. What about the old guy in here with the cat then? Am I getting all this stuff for nothing?
You want to start a fight? My dad will come after you if you try something.
We tried it. We tried it there, no. Oh wait, what are we doing in here? We don't need... Let's go. Just wrong place. I don't know why we came back in here. Come on, keep walking. Okay, now Kirk, talk to the German.
Nothing to report in the West.
What can you tell me about the war? What can you tell me about that locket?
You've delivered my letter? I guess I'll keep my promise. Have my locket.
Thank you, soldier. We can't help this guy, but we've got the locket. Yeah.
The locket's power readings are beyond the ability of the tricorder to measure.
Okay, boys, we just took a big step forward. No, just no. I think you missed something on the floor of the old guy's place. Let's go back and have a look.
Hello, Glingold.
What's this here?
This seems pointless.
No, nothing.
This seems pointless. A sofa. The floor is quite dirty.
You know, this floor could be cleaner.
Good call, no.
Do you like living here, sir? This place looks very comfortable. You know, this floor could be cleaner.
Yeah, let's just say it.
I must be getting lazy in my old age, Colonel. If
There
you
we
were
go.
to sweep my floor, I would pay you a little money.
Now that's interesting, because to me, that floor looks spotless. And now we finally get to use the broom. Good call, no. Give yourself another cookie.
Thank you, Colonel. You Americans are very helpful. It's a pity we're at war with you. But wars always end. And today's enemy often becomes tomorrow's friend. Unfortunately, the reverse is often true.
Good man, Jimbo. Hey, you're leaving the thing there.
Here, it's not much, but money has its uses.
Thank you. Perhaps you might be able to use a broom around here.
Why, thank you, Colonel.
Well, good job there. No, just no. I'm not sure you scanned the player with a tricorder. I think I did.
An early 20th century recording device, no longer in working order.
Did I scan him, though?
My tricorder detects nothing unusual. I suggest using Dr. McCoy's tricorder.
Yeah, we've done that already.
I think the cat is very comfortable in its current location, Captain.
I want to ask you, Red Shirt. Let's go. Right, that's the chore done there. Now we can go back. We can sit down on the poker mission, right? Or do we buy the clock? We don't need to play poker, but why would there be a room full of people there if we weren't going to do anything in there? I thought there was something with weird power readings, but must have misremembered. Yeah, the clock in the shop has weird power levels. The board in the school has weird power levels. But we can't get that now because we're shut down here. These boys don't let us do anything. I wonder if we can talk to her now.
Herr Kirk, it's good to see you.
Nope, we're shut down.
Herr Kirk, though my position as school superintendent keeps me busy, I'm always glad to help you.
Thank you, Herr Schiller. I don't think I require your generosity, but the offer is appreciated.
Anytime, Colonel. I thought I had more beer than this.
And we can go in here. Or maybe we can have a little
And what is the Bluffmeister up to this time?
mischief with the beer.
He just complains about everything. I do not. If I did, I would have hit the ceiling with my last hand.
You dealt. You deal with it.
There's no hand worse than the one you deal yourself.
Spock, please tell me something.
Poker. How unusual to find this activity in Germany during this period. Fascinating.
Fascinating? Just because your ears grow when you bluff?
Yeah, that's the thing. No. Bet the money or buy the clock. We bet the money, we win, we get more money. But all we need is the clock, right? Do we need money for anything else? Maybe we have to mess around with the beer. Drug the beer, maybe? To get those Nazis out of there. Well, future Nazis. Just gonna take a little bathroom break. Back in a sec. Right, the captain is back. Some dark. I reckon win a hand at the table and then go buy the clock. Yeah, what if we lose? What if we lose the only money we got left? Hold on, let me readjust my chair here. You know, I have to get myself a bottle of mulled wine. That's just ran out. It's just maybe it's something to do with the German kind of Austrian feel or something. So how do we play? Do I just grab a seat there or talk to this fella?
Poker. I remember this time in medical school where I got into this game.
Doctor, I see no relevance of your story to this situation.
Spock, did anyone ever tell you that you can be damn rude?
No, just no. Can you afford the clock? It's a good question. Should I just go over and chance my arm?
Poker? I've been known to play a mean hand of poker on occasion. I imagine you do too, Kirk, except people seem to keep calling your bluff.
I don't like this guy. A bit of a whinger. Some dark, I thought you were going to say you were just readjusting your junk after the bathroom break. Well, that's kind of true, given it was kind of like my chair and how I was sitting. Yeah, so maybe. No, just no. Can you afford a clock? Let's go over and see if we can buy the clock. Like, they're all about the poker now, so we definitely have to play poker, I'm thinking, anyway. But we'll go over, we'll have a talk with that guy in the shop, the kid, I mean. See if we can afford the clock. Maybe we can.
Hi, can I help you?
What do you want for those shoes?
Wait a minute, do we know anyone who needs shoes? I don't remember our shoes being an issue.
That really is a beautiful clock. What do you want for those shoes? That really is a beautiful clock.
It sure is. I can let you have it. Pay me later. Or maybe not. Mr. Uland wouldn't like me to give away something that expensive out of
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we don't have enough for the clock, so let's go. Some dark, the poker game has to be there for a reason. I say play a hand. The whole scene can't just be there for aesthetics. Agreed. 100%. Let's go in and win a hand of poker. It's way too much effort. Like it's character animations, lovely background.
We three kings will take the stake.
I didn't know your good luck was only temporary. I'd be quite annoyed.
I have so few vices in my life. I must do the best I can with what I have.
Whose deal is it?
Okay, I guess we're getting involved in a poker game, so...
Welcome, friends. Can I help you?
What can you tell me about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane? Can you help me get into this poker game?
There we go.
I would lend you a stake to enter this game, but it appears that I will have to win a few hands to give you that money.
What the feck? Maybe I have to do more chores, boys.
Sit down right now.
Oh. What about Spock?
The chair appears to be quite ordinary.
Do we have money in our kitty? There, we do.
Welcome to the game, Kirk.
Yay, we're in. Hey, we're in, boys.
3 hours later.
My God! Where did you learn to play poker?
Look at that.
Starfleet Academy.
Yes, Bones. Boys.
We have enough money to purchase the clock, Captain.
Hoo-yah.
We do so without delay.
Everybody, pat yourselves on the back. Now, some dark. Good work there, boys. Some dark. Drink 'em if you got 'em. No. Do something nice for yourself there. Okay, boys, we're going over straight away to buy that clock. Spock seemed quite insistent.
Hi, can I help you?
What do you want for those shoes?
What do you want for those shoes?
You can afford it. Take it.
Woo! Bingo, bongo, bosh, boys. That's 2 of them. Now we have 2 things. So we've got the clock. We have a locket. What are these all for? Well, the stick. The stick is for opening the thing, so we're done with that. The schnapps we use to pour out on the hay. So we haven't used the rope yet. Is there anything we're missing? Right, so we're done with here. We're done with the tavern. We're done with the shop because we got the clock. What's back here? The plane, right? And the castle. So we bring the clock to the castle, we blow it up, and we get into the castle. We swept the old man's floor with the cat. So what was this whole thing in here all about then? The school. Ooh, try giving schnapps to the school guy in the tavern. Hey! Wait a minute. Yep, go back. That's a good idea. Because he was complaining about not having beer, right? Let's give it a try. Because Schnelling, or whatever his name was, I thought we were going to use him to get the board in the school, which we are going to do. We're going to fill... That's why it's gold. That's why it's... Okay. Let's try it.
I do not drink anything more potent than beer.
Ah, son of a... So we need to get this. What if we give her beer? He's drinking his beer, look.
I do not believe the Fräulein is an enemy, Captain. It would be unwise to take aggressive action against her.
What? I never said take aggressive action against her, Spock. What do you think I am? Right, he won't take this.
I do not drink anything more potent than beer.
And I can't take these, can I?
You don't want to give the Fraulein the wrong impression about us, do you, Jim? We're supposed to be Air Force pilots, not pickpockets.
Do we have any money left? I don't think we do. What about this beer here?
Colonel, those are for the armory. Please do not take them. I don't need those brutes storming my establishment to demand their beer.
See, we gotta get those Nazis, well, future Nazis, in that armory. We gotta get them the hell out of there so we can get into the safe. I'm just not sure how to do that yet. We can't take the beer, we can't drug the beer, we can't do anything with the beer. What about Bones? Can you do anything?
My medical tricorder identifies the substance contained in the keg to be a fermented cereal produced by a malting process.
In other words, beer.
How come Spock gets to ramble on forever with his explanations without interruptions and I don't?
No, just no. Med kit on beer. Alright, let's give that a go. Oh my word. No. You're playing a stormer today.
McCoy has drugged the beer.
Well done, no. Well done. You know what the disturbing thing is there? I knew we had to do that, but I never would have... maybe never is a strong word. It might have taken me a long time to go, oh yeah, maybe I can put the med kit in there. Okay, so now that makes sense. Now this beer has been used. We can't help this guy. We can't bribe this guy. We haven't gotten any beer yet, so... maybe we can talk to her and rush the beer over to them in the armory, maybe?
Herr Kirk, it's good to see you.
No, we can't deal with these people anymore, so we're out. Right, the shop's done, the tavern's done. So now we can head back in, we try and get into the armory, and hopefully these guys are gone. Or they're drunk, or they're asleep, or something. Ha! Boom, boys! Oh, sweet googly moogly. Okay, Doctor, will you please confirm that these men are toast?
Human male unconscious. Human male unconscious.
Can we pick up the beer and give it to the other guy?
Water has more taste than Trelane's beer.
Okay, let's see if we can take some...
No effect.
No. Okay, Spock. I don't know if we even have...
We need to learn the combination, Captain.
Okay, then we're gonna have to figure that out somehow.
Jim, I hope you're not expecting me to carry that. Hernias were a lot harder to treat in this time period.
Some dark, excellent. Load up on guns, bring your friends. And open the safe, I guess. Do you reckon the stick would work this time? We're gonna try and take a gun. Oh yeah!
You have taken one of their rifles.
Can I take another one of their rifles?
We have enough of those damn things.
Can we see?
I do not see anything useful in the case, Captain.
Okay, we need the combination, so how do we get the combination? Can we try and take something from him?
Interrogating someone who's unconscious is usually not very helpful, Captain. We have access to more efficient weapons, Captain.
Right, so if we have a gun, what do we use that on then? So we do have a gun. Book in front of the colonel. Let's see if I can get it.
Captain, why do we need to take these documents?
Papers on the commander's desk.
There does not appear to be anything relevant to Trelane
Damn.
here.
What about the feckin' safe, Spock?
The tricorder detects nothing unusual.
Right, there goes that idea, boys.
The tricorder detects nothing unusual.
What about these things over here then? Can we take the Holy Bible?
That book aboard the Enterprise.
I used to have one of these toys when I was a child. It had an antique sleigh inside.
Rosebud, Jim?
No effect.
No effect. What about
Captain, let's not go around carting anything heavy unless it's absolutely necessary. If we see a need for a telescope, we can come back here.
Right, I think we've tried everything, yeah? There's TNT in the safe. We need the combination to get the safe. Where are we gonna
Carrying around large works of art may impede our mission.
No, map on the back. No. Tried that. No. Let's see.
This painting of a storm at sea isn't impressionistic, just poorly painted. This seems pointless. A painting of a Prussian cavalry officer on horseback. A supply case holding some of the commander's few possessions.
Yeah, so why can't we
I
open
do
up?
not see anything useful in the case, Captain.
Right, we need a combination, boys. Maybe this Prussian
Captain,
statue
let's
there.
not go around carting anything heavy unless it's absolutely necessary.
Waste paper
I
basket.
don't think there's any good reason to take that, Captain.
What about this tray here? There seems to be a tray, but
Jim, I hope you're not expecting me to carry that.
the whole
Purdues
desk.
were a lot harder to treat in this time period.
Not even a map. No. Is there a map?
No effect.
Not even a map. Yeah, it's just a bad painting. What do we have in our inventory? What would we use rope for? Right, the stick was used for opening the schnapps bottles. The bottle was used for starting the fire in the hay. The locket we got off the soldier. The clock we got off the soldier. Both are power supplies. Power sources, I should say. The gun, don't know what to do with it. And the rope, don't know what that is yet. No, it's a storm. Right, I don't see anything here. Let's head out. There has to be something here, boys. What about this map?
This is a map of Western Europe.
Whoa, the sound. Map of Western Europe.
This seems pointless. This appears to be a picture of Kaiser Wilhelm II. A table with some blocks and a book on it.
Yeah, can we get the book, maybe?
We really shouldn't take anything unless we absolutely need it, Jim.
No effect. No effect.
Spock, any suggestions? Try using Kirk on the waste paper bin. Give her the schnapps. Let's see. Did that work or not?
Jim, not in front of the children.
What about giving this little Hitler?
Jim, not in front of the children.
No. Did little Hitler change his tune?
A real American pilot! Can I shoot you as an escaped prisoner?
No.
Frau Humperdinck, Colonel Kirk found that they shoot him. Is that fair?
What about the shy kid?
Oh, hi.
Ingrid is very shy, Colonel.
Is there anything we can use a rope on or anything like that? Bones has the best lines. Ah, some dark. He's just comedy gold.
Hello, Glingold.
Now we're done with this guy, right?
A domesticated longhair.
Domesticated long hair. And the rice cakes. The school is completely nothing. What if I go back to the tavern now? Was everybody drugged? Are they all gonna be passed out? No, these two have... Hey, the beer's gone.
Herr Kirk, it's good to see you.
Herr Kirk, what is it this time?
I'm just saying hello, Herr Oland.
I suppose I should be courteous, Herr Kirk, but there's little profit to be made in having good manners.
Charming.
Though my position as school superintendent keeps me busy, I'm always glad to help you.
Thank you, Herr Schiller. I don't think I require your generosity, but the offer is appreciated.
Anytime, Colonel. I thought I had more beer than this.
Some dark has to be the armory. You need to get into the safe. Yeah. Where's the combo? Did we even come across any, like, puzzles or... The only thing that I can remember having anything vaguely to do with numbers was the clock, the broken clock at 2:55. So 14:55. But if that was the case, then Spock would know. And I can't go on there. No. Or we're heading back to the armory. We've got to look around. We've got to... It has to be in the armory. Why would the combination for the safe be anywhere other than the armory? And what is this?
This building is being used as an armory where troops are stationed and military supplies are kept.
Maybe the code is 14... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or 0355. That I didn't think of that one. But here's the thing. Spock already has that information and he's the one who doesn't know the combination, so...
The tricorder scan indicates that the safe contains trinitrotoluene, commonly referred to as TNT.
I suppose it might be an asset. Can you get it?
My tricorder indicates the lock is atypical for the period. I would require the exact combination.
Exact combination.
I need to learn the combination, Captain.
No, boys. We don't know it yet, so... Spock doesn't know the combo. One of these sleeping bastards knows the code. Can you wake him? Here! That's a good idea. Which one? This guy is hostile. This guy, though, he didn't even talk to us, did he? He never even did, because he couldn't, because this guy kept interrupting, so... Which one do we wake up? It's a good idea, some dark. Maybe we can get bones to just, I don't know.
Jim, it doesn't make sense for me to revive him.
No.
I don't think I should until he's suitably restrained.
Oh, the rope! Dirk! You found it! You can search the soldier. We bind him with the rope. Now we know what the rope does. And then we have McCoy revive him. Boys, big brains. What an away team we make, boys. Yes! Yes! Now we can revive the son of a bitch.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Okay, now.
You'll never
Talk
get
him.
me to talk.
I would prefer that you didn't.
Oh, yeah.
You're nothing but a figment of Trelane's childish imagination. You're even less important than he is.
Okay,
Where's Trelane? Where's my crew?
no.
I would prefer that you didn't. You're nothing but a figment of Trelane's childish imagination. Where's Trelane? Where's my crew?
I was hoping that we'd be able to interrogate him for the actual combo for the safe, but
You're not. I would prefer that you didn't. Where's Trelane? Where's my crew? You're nothing but a figment of Trelane's childish imagination. I would prefer that you didn't.
some dark. I kind of like the choice 2 there, or 3. Damn, yeah, I don't know what to choose here, man. I've been sitting here for ages. Choice 1, no, that's
You're
definitely
nothing but
not.
a figment of Trelane's childish imagination. You're even less important than he is.
Yeah, that's not gonna make him talk.
Where's Trelane?
I
Where's my
think
crew?
3. 3 then 2, yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Coin toss for 2 or 3, yeah. We'll go with this one. 3 first and 2.
I will tell you nothing. You'll never get me to talk.
I would prefer that you didn't. You're nothing but a figment of Trelane's childish imagination. You're even less important than he is.
Okay, here we
I will
go.
tell you nothing.
Okay,
You'll never get me to talk.
I would
I
prefer
guess-
that you didn't.
there you
I
go.
will tell you nothing. You'll never get me to talk.
I would prefer that you didn't.
Boys, what do we have to hit him? Oh,
I
what
will
if
tell
I...
you nothing.
What if I give him schnapps? Can I force feed him schnapps?
I do not understand the reason for this act.
What about the gun?
You presume to threaten me, Colonel?
I want you to sign transfer papers for Sundergaard's son. Send him away from the front.
How typical of the press. Not too willing to sacrifice for the good of the nation. Untie me, and I shall sign papers to get this little coward away from his duty.
There we go, boys. A gun. Excellent. Okay, so I used the gun because that's brute force, basically. See, McCoy, there you go. You know, they have their uses. Don't knock the guns. Right, here we go. Right, so that's that done. Can we take something there? Did we get...
I'll get it.
I'll get it. Okay, nice.
You have taken the signed transfer papers.
Now, who was that for? Who's... Helga... Who... Which one is she? She has... Not that, it's not the barmaid, right? It's not her. Is it that guy in the... beating with the plank?
We have access to more efficient weapons, Captain.
Okay, well, let's see if we can get more out of him.
You'll never get me to talk.
I would prefer that you did. You're nothing but a figment. Where's Trelane? Where's my...
I will tell you nothing.
Okay, we're gonna use the gun again. No, I can't. Only once. You can only use it once. No, the broom is left. The broom is with the old guy now in the dirty room. That was pristine. Can't use the plan. Can't pick it up. And that was for the wounded soldier. Oh, was that? No, the wounded soldier was the letter to his girl, right? Or was transfer orders for the wounded soldier? Will we head back to the wounded soldier and see what he can do? Get Spock a Tom to do a mind read on him. I wish. Maybe that's what we have to do. Let's see. Spock a Tom. Spock. Make it do.
I could mind meld with him to get the combination of the safe.
Do it, Spock.
Some dark.
Trelane.
Spock, snap out of it.
He's not paying attention to me. Run away.
The combination, Spock. Concentrate on the combination.
Kirk. I must have revenge on Kirk. Every great man has his enemy. Nothing could be more fun than revenge. The sensation to end all sensations.
Spock.
I am back, Captain. I was able to mind meld with Trelane to an extent through his replications. These men are the crew of the Shinobi, the original freighter that Trelane captured. Their thoughts have been altered by Trelane.
Where is the Enterprise, Spock?
Or the Zimbabwe?
I received the impression that Trelane is holding them prisoner. I also got the combination for the safe. Right 43, left 18, right 29, pull.
Oh man, I didn't. Was it right 43, left 18, right 29, pull. Right 43, left 18, right 29, pull. I fucking forget, boys. Boys, if you remember this, throw it in the chat. And some dark, congratulations. That was brilliant. The mind meld. Well done. Excellent suggestion. But I forgot the combo. Oh, it doesn't matter. He can do it. I thought I was going to have to do it. Right, boys. We've got the boom boom powder. Well done, some dark. No, and some dark. The best away team. No, you're right. No. Thankfully, Spock is on the ball. So we've got everything we need now. So what do we do with this guy?
You'll never get me to talk.
I would prefer that you didn't.
I will tell you nothing.
You told us everything we needed to know there, boss man. Okay, let's talk to each other.
Fascinating, more illogic. Why would a German colonel be stationed in a small town like Gothos?
Maybe he likes the climate. I don't like the looks of this place, Jim.
These people don't seem to like visitors.
And I thought these people were supposed to be friendly to tourists.
Okay, so we've used the gun. We now know the stick we've used the schnapps, we've used the gun, we've got the bomb, we've got the letter for the transfer, and we've got the clock. Who do we give the letter for the transfer to? You still have the papers and you still need a board. That's correct. Who do I give it to? Is it Schelling? Or is it the bloke beside him? We go back to the tavern either way. I think the guy at the guy at the tavern. Or could it be one of the poker players?
Herr Kirk, though my position as school superintendent keeps me busy, I'm
No,
always
not
glad
him.
to help you.
Thank you, Herr Schiller. I don't think I require your generosity, but the offer is appreciated.
Anytime, Colonel. I thought I had more beer than this.
So what him?
What is
That's
it
him.
this time?
I'm just saying hello, Herr Oland.
I suppose I should be courteous, Herr Kirk, but there's little profit to be made in having good manners.
Well, what if I give you this?
How wonderful!
Hey!
God's son is being transferred from the front. I would suggest you show him those papers at once.
Who's Hundegard? Who's Hundegard? Is that the guy? Is that the old man? Sleeping on the thingy?
How wonderful! Her
Son.
God's son is being transferred from the
Her.
front. I would suggest you show him those papers at once.
So it is the soldier Hurt, is it? No. Who is Herr Sundergaard? Is he one of the poker players?
Richard Sundergaard.
Yeah, boom.
Publisher of the local newspaper.
Okay, boys, we found our man.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel. I cannot express my gratitude. If there is anything I can do for you, please let me know.
Yeah, what did we need from him?
Welcome, friends. Can I help you?
What can you tell me about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane? I need you to spread a rumor.
There we go. Boom. There's our chance.
You say you need me to convince Herr Schiller to give you the kindergarten black book. I would do anything for the man who got the commander to issue a transfer for my son.
Boom. Alright, we're making big strides now, guys. Big strides. Fitting for the big brains.
Herr Kirk, though my position as school superintendent keeps me busy, I'm always glad to help you.
You look worried. It wouldn't happen to be about the chalkboard by any chance.
I have heard the most horrifying rumors about these boards. Do you think they are true?
Absolutely. If you wish, I could dispose of the thing for you before anyone is harmed. I'd need a letter for Frau Hubbarding.
Absolutely. Let me just take pen to paper. Take it when you want to destroy the vile thing.
Boom. Alright, take that letter. Scoobity doobity.
You pick up the piece of paper.
Alright, everybody. Phasers on stun, shields up. Let's head into that bemused teacher and give her this letter and take the board. Okay, we should save first.
Save new game.
Yeah, okay, save new game.
Save new game. Cancel. Delete previous game. Replace previous game.
Okay, wounded soldier. Right now we can go in. And let's give this old crone the letter. Or the bomb. We could put the bomb under this guy's seat.
Well, if the superintendent says you must take it, you must.
Hey, boys! Kirk's animations, man. Legend. Last time to shoot the kid.
The phasers are still completely drained.
Damn.
Attempting to use them would be a wasted effort.
Oh well, boys. We tried to assassinate a child. We don't go back to the... Oh, do we? Wait, hold on a minute. Do we blow this here?
Army engineers have begun building a tunnel here. The tunnel has barely been started.
Spock.
The tunnel only extends about 3 meters beneath the surface.
So I don't think we used the explosives on that, do we?
Nothing to report in the West.
What can you tell me about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane?
I like to watch the airplanes fly overhead. The enemy watches them.
Yeah, we're gonna get nothing out of him.
No, we'll have a few minutes of peace.
Can I use these here?
It would not be advisable to use our supply of explosives here, unless we are certain we have no other alternatives.
I don't like barriers, Mr. Spock.
Understood,
What about
Captain.
this down here?
But
We
this
blow that?
explosive may be our only effective weapon against Trelane.
What about this? Do we blow that?
It would not be advisable
Alright.
to use our supply of explosives here, unless we are certain we have no other alternatives.
I don't like barriers, Mr. Spock.
Understood, Captain. But this explosive may be our only effective weapon against Trelane.
No, just no. Did you watch the TOS episode, The Square of Gothos? I think I did. My memory is terrible though. And it's been over a decade since I've watched the original series. I just finished a Star Trek The Next Gen run and Deep Space Nine run. About 6 months ago I finished that, and my intention was to go back and watch the TOS. I haven't done it yet. But...
Jim, let's not fool around with high
Oh,
explosives.
shit, sorry boys. Phew. Let's go. Alright, I think we're heading to the castle now. That's everything done, right?
There's a fine line between necessity and savagery, and I don't intend to cross it today.
Fair enough. Okay, we'll head on down. I think we should save just to make sure.
Save new game. Cancel. Save. Replace.
No, just no. Trelane kidnaps everyone. The way they escape is to destroy the mirror with weird power readings. So we're gonna do something similar here. Where won't Kirk go? Kirk!
This is a beautiful scene. Blue sky, pleasant breeze, cool grass. If it weren't for Trelane and his recreation of the war, I'd say it was almost idyllic.
I'm sure we could walk this way before, yeah? Oh, there we go. Spock, talk to me.
Impressive edifice.
That's it.
I would have thought someone with Trelane's ego would have jumped to make a grand entrance from the castle.
Obviously, he's waiting for a moment of maximum theatrical effect. Or maybe you're just a coward, Trelane.
It is interesting that he does not choose to appear at this time.
And quite annoying, although perhaps I should count my blessings.
Yeah, I do remember that. No. I do remember that episode now. So, let's just refresh on what it is that we have to do here.
Captain, the force field around the castle is extremely intense. I get the same energy signature from it as I did from the triplane that attacked the Enterprise.
Mr. Spock, is there any way to penetrate?
The force field permeates the ground, Captain. The largest weapons of this era could not penetrate the force field. If we could generate a disruption on the wavelength, the field could be breached, although we would not have much time before it was re-established.
How could we generate such a disruption?
By physically destroying other objects that resonate on that wavelength. Objects like the power objects that we have already found.
Some dark blow up Trelane's plane. He'll hate that. TNT, the Red Baron. I'd love to. Great idea. But would we not need the explosives to blow up the 3 objects? Let's see. Let's see what happens.
Affirmative, Captain.
Oh! Well done, Some Dark.
Everyone stay well back.
You want to get back further than that, boys? Cool. Ah, here. We just wasted it.
Destroy enough of Trelane's power objects, Captain. He was able to use their energy to shield the triplane from the force of the explosion. We need to destroy all the power objects in Gothos at the same time.
Dark. We still have bombs, right? Put them together. Where do we put them all together? Do we put them up at the castle or do we put them here at the plane? Blow up the plane, do we? Okay, boys. It won't let me do it if we're not able to do it, so... Oh, there we go. The brain trust.
You put the locket in the triplane.
You boys are my favorite away team ever.
You put the clock in the triplane.
What was the other one? Oh, the board.
You put the chalkboard in the triplane.
Everyone get well back. Nobody moves, and they all just lie down right beside the plane. Yeah. Stop, drop, and roll. Right beside a barrel as well. That just fuel barrels here. All right, this one's gonna go boom boom. In the plane. Okay, no, this is it. Okay, everybody. Seek cover.
Affirmative, Captain.
Everyone stay well back.
Boom. Nice.
I suppose I should be angry at you, Captain, with your act of vandalism against my beautiful aircraft. But then, barbarians will be barbarians.
There's only one barbarian in the room, Trelane, and I'm looking at him right now.
Okay, boys, here it is, right? Choice 1. That one that you just heard.
Release my ship, Trelane.
Choice 2. Pretty short and to the point.
Don't you ever grow up, Trelane? You may have powers of a god, but that doesn't even come close to making you a man.
Or choice 3. Some dark, so why does blowing all that stuff up in the plane fuck it up? They're all the power sources. They're, each one of those is a power source. Yeah, and that was a bigger explosion, Some Dark. And again, nobody actually stands back. Spock even walks close. He's right beside it. No, just no. It's a source of his power. Yeah, that's correct. No. Okay, there's 3 options.
There's only one barbarian in the room.
Captain, you're
I didn't mean...
even more antagonistic than I remembered.
I didn't mean to...
What must I do to make you leave me and my crew alone?
I have no interest in leaving you alone, Captain. As for your crew, you're only a few feet away from them. Observe my trophies, Captain Kirk.
What? I didn't mean to choose that one. The mouse button just clicked. Ah, damn it. I'm committed now. The Admiral's probably gonna chew me out again. Right, let's look around.
An axe and shield. As with most of Trelane's collection, they are mostly ornamental. If the real thing weren't bad enough, a portrait of the humble Baron of Gothos smirks nauseatingly at you. A charming brick fireplace. These candles illuminate Trelane's self-portrait. A polar bear rug. An ugly gargoyle-like decoration.
A trifle grotesque for the setting, isn't it, Trelane?
Why, Kirk, I wasn't aware of your interest in the design of castles. I hope you like my rug better.
No, just no, on the mantelpiece. Oh, okay.
This bottle contains a very realistic reduction of the USS Zimbabwe.
My ship! Bring it back, or I'll...
This one's even more savage than the last one of your officers who made the same mistake. My compliments, Captain, on having such a spirited crew. Truly a testament to your fine leadership.
Release him, Trelane. He's done you no harm. Take me in his place. He's not a member of my crew and you know it. Besides, he looks rather peaceful standing there.
We get to rid ourselves of that annoying guy, but I kind of like the fact that he's fighting for his crew, so...
Release him, Trelane.
Yeah, release him, Trelane. I'm assuming you can't get back out of here now, and the way forward is going to be some cryptic ass stuff. I think so, some dark. It's looking like it.
Fun, Kirk. Besides, why should I?
I'll do what you want.
Your concern for the safety of your inferior species is most tiresome, Captain. Oh, very well.
Thanks, Trelane.
I suppose I should thank you, Captain.
Later, Commander.
You see, I didn't do it for you, Red Shirt. I did it so the Admiral won't chew my ass out again like last time. I still smart from that one. Some dark. At least Red Shirt can't talk down to everybody now. I'm sorry, Brock. You can again. I think this one's the Enterprise. I don't know why I went for this one.
This bottle contains a very realistic reduction of the SS Shinobi, a freighter. This bottle contains a very realistic reduction of the SS Manikier, a Denebian transport.
Spock, let's get readings on it. They're real ships, right?
The tricorder confirms that the ship has been shrunk. I know of no scientific way this could have occurred, and no way to reverse it.
We'll have to convince our host to do it, Mr. Spock.
He's the Trelane is obviously the original Q, yeah? I always thought Q was an original thing. I forgot what the TOS.
The tricorder confirms that the ship has been shrunk.
Oh, they're all the same. That's okay.
I know of no scientific way this could have occurred, and no way to reverse it.
We'll have to convince our host to do it, Mr. Spock.
Some dark. Yep, best save him so Admiral Hardass doesn't chew you up. Again. Yes. I'll do anything to avoid that. That was cutting.
This bottle contains a very realistic reduction of the
There's our girl.
USS Enterprise.
Jim, is that what I think it is?
It is.
It is the Enterprise, Doctor. It is functioning normally, aside from being trapped. The crew are alive and well.
My latest hobby, gentlemen, putting warships in bottles, celebrating the grand martial heritage of your species.
Some dark, yeah. I've been thinking that during this part, he's absolutely the original version of Q. I never really watched much TOS. It's been a while for me, so I'm more familiar with the movies than the show. I keep forgetting. You know me and my memory these days anyway. No, just know. It's never being canonized. Trelane needs tools. Q's don't. Ah, okay. So, we know our ship is there.
Captain, thank goodness.
There we go.
All right. We've been stuck in a place on minimal life support, and every time we fix our communication systems, it goes offline again. Shall we try to beam you back?
No,
That
no,
might be
definitely not.
problematic, Mr. Scott. Be careful, Captain. We've scanned 2 life forms that are right off the power scale.
2 life forms, Scotty. Scotty, come in.
How like an engineer your Mr. Scott is.
His parents are here.
Fixated on the unimportant.
No, that means that your parents are here and they're gonna scold your ass again. Some Dark. Q was such an entertaining character. Ah, yeah. My favorite! Some Dark. Yeah, I like the TOS movies more than the NG ones. Me too. But I liked NG more than TOS. Me too. Exactly the same here, Some Dark. No, just no. Same. And we have a trifecta there, boys. We're all in agreement. TNG had a lovely atmosphere. Great show, but the movies absolutely sucked and were dark, except Insurrection, which was the only movie that actually was like a Next Generation episode. Like, had the same kind of tone. And the movies, and obviously, like, but I love, you know what I loved? The Klingon aesthetic in the original movies. You know, when they take the bird of prey and all. I always thought the Klingon bird of prey interior and all was so badass. Right, we know that his parents are here and we need them to scold him. Right, let's get people's opinions.
I can suggest no logical course of action that can resolve this dilemma.
This is hardly a logical situation, Mr. Spock.
Indeed. Still, I wonder if Trelane realizes the extent of his misrepresentation.
Well, this is another fine mess we're in, Jim.
Any ideas on how to get out of this, Bones?
Well, looking at it from a medical perspective, we might view Trelane as a biological control network. And everything else that's going on is controlled by Trelane.
And?
What happens if Trelane loses control? Immaturity does seem to be Trelane's only weakness.
That's dangerous, Bones.
Like playing with a phaser on overload, but that's the only thing I can think of right now.
We'll put that one to the back of the queue.
Well, how does the great James T. Kirk get us out of this mess? Or the ones who will get out of this mess alive?
None of us will get out of here alive if we don't stick together. Do you have any ideas, Mr. Ellis?
Have you ever played hide and seek, Captain? From what you've told me, he's a cosmic child hiding from his parents. If I were his parents, I wouldn't leave him alone for a minute.
Exactly.
I'll bet my life that someone's looking for him, Captain.
You just might be right, Mr. Ellis.
We kept Ellis alive, and like Die Hard, Ellis died, but like we have Ellis now. That's why we kept him alive, boys. Khan and the Undiscovered Country were absolute great flicks. Agreed, Some Dark. And they all were really. I don't even get the hate for Star Trek 5. I don't either. Bit low budget, that shows in some places, but that's the one with the whales, right? I actually liked it. I liked most of them. The first one, like V'ger, that was toying with darkness. But then it changed completely. I think that might have gotten... It revived the whole Star Trek thing anyway. But I think it got critiqued for its darkness. And then the second one, they came back with more action. And no, just no. It didn't hold the candies to the blockbuster film. Or it didn't hold a candle. Candies to the blockbuster films out at the time. Yeah. The whales were 4. 5 was the where they... Oh, I'm confused now. Oh, 3 was the search for Spock. 4 was the voyage home, was it? 5 was the, that was the whale. I thought 5 was the whale. I don't know. You're confusing me now, some dork. First one was a bit meh. Except that, that actress who played the, V'ger, remember, she had a name, the bald one? She was an Indian model. She died young. She was fine. But, Godwin. Ah, yes, I remember now. That's right. No. I quite enjoy that. Where the boys are all camping out in the woods and Kirk is climbing the face of the mountain. I'll always die. I've always known. I'll die alone. Yeah, that's right. I remember that. Yeah, what does God need with a spaceship? And then they get zooled. Are you a god? No? Fauna Frontier, that's it. Okay, boys, can we walk? Okay, we're gonna have to annoy him, boys. I think we're gonna have to annoy him.
Well, Captain, I suppose you're about to make your grand plan of escape.
You must think you're pretty clever, Trelane, with your replica of the First World War. Why should I have to make a grand plan to escape from a loser like you? I don't have to do anything. Eventually, your parents are going to find you and discipline you again.
Oh, do we want to tip our hat to him here, boys? I don't think we should do that. Yeah, and that's where we got the row, row, row your boat, which showed up in the prequel to this game. Yeah, that's right. When they're all high on the gas. Yeah, that's right. I liked all that. I liked the brotherhood, you know, the fellowship when they were down by the campfire and all.
You must think you're pretty clever, Trelane, with your replica of the First World War. Why should I have to make a grand plan to escape from a loser like you?
This is it. I'm thinking number 2. What do you boys think? Remember, we're dealing with somebody who's incredibly powerful here. I don't want to tip my hat.
Eventually, your parents are going to find you and discipline you again. Why should I? You must think you're pretty clever, Trelane, with your replica of the First World War.
What do you reckon? 1, 2, or 3? I'm going 2, I think, or 1 or 2. 3, I think tips our hat too much, and I don't like that feeling. Choice 1, choice 2. Some dark. I'd stick it to him with choice 3 here. Yeah, choice 3 though. Doesn't that tip our hat?
Eventually, your parents are going to find you and discipline you again.
Can't decide me either. I'm stuck here. Alright, I'll choose... how's this sound? No. I'll choose choice 3, and then we can just blame some dark. Let's do it. But you could get the glory, some dark. It is 50-50 here. Let's go.
Fortunately, Kirk, my parents are otherwise occupied. They won't interrupt me when I'm winning.
But you have to compete first before you can win. Send the others away safely, and I'll give you a chance at revenge.
Oh, that sounds nice. He's beaten already, so let's get his back up a bit. Yeah.
That's all. I was sure
the loser one with him.
Sources converging towards us when I was on the Enterprise.
I'll take the blame if it goes tits up. Sounds good. Sounds good. No. I think the loser one would have got us back up. That's that's odd. I was sure I detected other power sources. Yeah, that's... See, here's the thing. Do we want to tip our hand? It's making them too cocky.
Trelane, you never were. You had tremendous powers,
there.
You had a weapon, and I didn't. And you still fell on your face.
Yeah, see, this is the thing I want to be doing. Like, really wind them up.
But you have to compete first before you can win. Send the others away safely, and I'll give you a chance
maybe
at
this.
revenge.
Maybe we can get our crew out. Where do we go here? For me, it's either 1 or 3.
You weren't winning, Trelane. You never were. You had tremendous powers, you had a weapon, and I didn't. And you still fell on your face.
Choice 2. Yeah, see, no, I'm with you, and 3 seems the best, but...
That's odd. I was sure I detected other power sources converging towards us when I was on the Enterprise.
Some dark is going for each answer that I don't like. It's like we're tipping our hand. Oh yeah, your parents are there. We have to wind them up so we attract the parents to us. So you gotta piss them off.
You weren't winning, Trelane. You never were. You had tremendous powers, you had a weapon, and I didn't. And you still fell on your face.
See, that's the kind of one. It's 1 or 3 for me.
You have to compete first before you can win. Send the others away safely, and I'll give you a chance at revenge.
See, we gotta get him to throw a tantrum so his parents find him. So we gotta piss him off. I like to.
You never were. You had tremendous powers, you had a weapon, and I didn't. And you still fell on your face.
Tree is the truth, exactly. I don't know, some dark could be right, but I like this. One, I would like to get the crew out of here and take them on one-on-one, and then we can piss them off. That's the Captain Kirk move. That's what Kirk would definitely do. But if we're going to antagonize them, this is the one I would do.
That's odd. I was sure I detected other power sources converging towards us when I was on the Enterprise.
This doesn't make him throw a tantrum. This makes him feel like, oh shit, I've got to not make a scene here because I'm winning. Remember, they don't care as long as he's winning. They'll only come if he gets pissed off.
You weren't winning, Trelane. You never were. You had tremendous powers, you had a weapon, and I didn't. And you still fell on your face.
Alright, some dark. I know you want to go that other way, but I'm feeling 3. 1 or 3, but no says 3. I think we're gonna go 3. You're off the hook though, some dark. You can't get blamed now.
But I was having a bad day. Today I'm really going to have fun. The great Baron of Gothus destroys his arch enemy.
Yes, I'm sure you will.
Hit him with that. Yeah, Captain Kirk choice. Yes, I'm sure you will.
Don't use too much of your power and concentration on me, Trelane. You don't use a bazooka to destroy an anthill. No, you won't, Trelane, because I'm not playing with you anymore.
Yeah. There we go. We get him to throw a tantrum.
What do you mean you're not playing with me? You've got to play with me. You're James Kirk and I'm your arch enemy.
You're a joke, Trelane. A lonely little boy who had to terrorize innocent people because no one will play with them.
That's not true.
We got him, boys. We got him.
Lots of friends.
We got him.
Millions and millions of friends.
Then why aren't you playing with them, Trelane? Because they laugh at you, call you names, Trelane?
We got him.
Trelane, he's such a pain.
Stop that. Stop that or I'll destroy you.
Trelane is a pain. Trelane has no brain. Trelane is insane.
All right, you asked for it.
Enterprise to Kirk, we've made contact with the second life form.
Yeah.
Enterprise to Captain Kirk, we've made contact with the second life form.
There we go. Mary Poppins is in the house, boys. Some dark, see?
I never turn my back for 1 nanosecond. You know your parents didn't want you running off with any more planets.
But we haven't finished playing yet. We haven't. Things were just getting good.
Getting good? Look at the mess you've made. You know these primitive vessels aren't supposed to be shrunk like this.
But that's my collection. You can't take them away. You can't.
Captain, I'm sorry about this. Trelane's been warned before. I guess we'll have to put him in a place where he can't get to this dimension.
That would be appreciated.
Your ships will be restored to normal. I'm sorry about this, Captain. You can't guess how much trouble he is.
Actually, I think I can.
We did it, boys.
Missing starships have been restored to normal size and are about to return to their assigned missions.
I must confess, Captain, I still do not understand how you defeated him.
Ridicule. The most effective weapon a child has. Sometimes emotional
There we go.
damage can be worse than anything a phaser can do.
Indeed, Captain. Which is why I appreciate the fact that Vulcans do not have emotions.
Well, now that we've taken care of business... Ow! I'll have to see Dr. McCoy about my shoulder.
Something happened, Captain?
Mr. Ellis and I.
I see. Are your
Ooh.
differences settled?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Spock. We each won a game of zero-G squash, but I'm afraid he was called back to the Zimbabwe before we could have a rubber match. I think I dislocated my shoulder with a rather wild swing in the second game.
Then logic suggests that your injury would have caused you to lose the match.
I suppose so. He's a good player and a good officer. I'm putting in a request to bring him on the Enterprise.
That
No
should
way.
be fascinating.
Ooh, hello.
Hello, Captain. I'm Captain Gernsbeck of the Shinobi. I thought I would thank you personally before we left for Cephas 5.
A pleasure to meet you, Captain.
Have we met before, Captain? There's something
Yeah, you're the barkeep.
familiar.
Perhaps we did, on some other planet, in some other star system, sometime long ago.
Message from Starfleet Command.
On screen.
I've reviewed your report.
Oh, here we go, boys. Oh, no.
A few comments. I am very pleased with your performance. It was a perfect mission, Jim.
Oh, hey.
Reputation as Starfleet's best starship captain is secure. Kane out.
Ah, she's starting to like us, boys. She's starting to like us. Light and the darkness.
While exploring an uncharted star system in the Deneb sector, we received what we think is a message from a distress beacon on Onias 2. We're en route to investigate.
Onias 2. Onias 2. First things first. No. Why did you do that? There. Okay. Now tab. Now we click on Kirk. And then we can
Save
save.
new game. Cancel. Delete previous. Cancel. Save new game. Replace previous game. Delete previous game. Replace previous game.
Groundhog Day. Okay, there we're saved up now, boys. We got it. Some dark, here we go. Some dark, she's pleased. 2 wins in a row. We've got her. I liked that front shot as well there. I think that's the first time in these games I've seen the front shot from the bridge. Pretty cool. Kirk working his magic on the blondie again. No, just no. Happy face. That was some good work there, boys. Good work. Shit, I forgot. Let's talk to Uhura.
No signal from the planet other than the distress beacon, sir.
Ah, no, I forgot. Does anybody remember what planet we're looking for?
I advise referring to the star map and setting a course.
Onias.
For
Okay.
Captain.
Right, Onias. Right. There you go. There you go, boys. We're looking for the Onias system. What the Diogenes? Onias 2. There we go. 11. 11. Here. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1, 2, 3 up. 4 over 3 up. Onias system. That's right. No. 1, 2, 3, 4 over. Yeah, that's the line there. 1, 2, 3 motion trackers up. Okay. For what it's worth, let's see what we can do. Map away. That was 11, right? Yeah, 11. 4 over 3 up. 4 over 3 up. Right, 4 over. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 over. I'm thinking this is it because I can't do this one, so. Warp 1, engage.
approaching only as two.
Yeah.
It may be nothing, Captain, but a scan of the planet's atmosphere indicates a high concentration of rare gases trapped in the planet's magnetosphere. Atmospheric disturbances could produce random radio waves.
It wouldn't be the first time, Mr. Spock, but we'll never be able to tell if we don't check it out. After all, to seek out new life and new civilizations is our mission, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
A split infinitive, Captain.
What?
The proper grammatical expression is to go boldly where no man has gone before.
Somehow, I think it loses a little in the translation.
Same. There's artistry in words. What we'll do is we'll park up in orbit, and then we'll bring this one to an end, and we'll save. We'll do another mission. We'll do this mission actually in the next stream. And also, now you'll be happy to know, as I said at the start of the stream, I did fix Hidden Evil, so we can finish that and get that done too for the logs, for the annals. So there's more Trek to come, and I've got another Trek game lined up as well that we could do. I also have to get back into VR, Alien Isolation VR, and beat the alien on Crew Expendable. Good spot there, Duke. Yeah, I think that was the first time we got a bridge shot from the front. Yeah, it was. Right, some dark. I remember going, wow, I felt like I was watching the show for a bit, and I said, wait a minute, I haven't seen this in the game before. Great art, great thought, great, what do you call it, framing, or cinematography. Right. First of all, right, we'll park ourselves in orbit first.
Still no word from the planet, sir. Only the distress signal.
We are too far from the planet for a detailed sensor probe, Captain.
Okay, I reckon put us in orbit, Sulu.
Entering standard orbit.
I should have said take us into standard orbit. Put us into orbit. Fired! Some dark. I love pixel art from this generation of games. Me too, man. And you know that was hard work. That's pixel pushing at its absolute best. Let's save first. Okay, we'll Jimbo.
Save new game.
Save new game. Can I replace
previous game.
Can I rename a game?
Previous game. Replace previous game.
Castle Trelane. Dummies. Groundhog Day. I might as well just save it. Groundhog Day again. Mr. Spock, just out of interest.
Fascinating, Captain. Sensors indicate only 2 faint life forms. It is difficult to distinguish, given the discharges in the planet's magnetosphere. It is, however, safe to transport to the planet's surface.
Well, we got the all clear from Spock, so we know our next adventure will be down on this planet, Oniaka 3. Or the Annoyus 2, I believe it is. No, just know, if you like adventure games with quips, you'll probably like the Ben... What's that, the Ben there, Dan? That game's... Ben there, Dan. Or Being there, Dan. That game's... Monkey Island has a playthrough coming up, and I've got a Christmas one. I think you might like... No. It's Indiana Jones. We've got some dark suggested it, and I think it'll be a nice little Christmas playover. Art is terrible though. Nice. Well, the art is what does it say? Subjective. Some dark. Well, whatever you decide to replace, you have to keep Shit Cloud. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, definitely. Shit Cloud has to stay there. There's a shit cloud coming. Ben there, Dan that. Okay. Ben there, Dan that. I'll have to look that up. Oh, by the way, no, was it you that was telling me the Journeyman Journeyman's Project series. That's the one now, yeah. Fate of Atlantis. That's the one I'll be playing over the Christmas, so you should come along. We're gonna have a little Indiana Jones adventure over the Christmas. Have a bit of a laugh together. I'll be having a few cans of Guinness while we play as well, I reckon. I think it was you that suggested the Journeyman stuff. No. I got them. I got all of them. Don't ask me how, but I got them all. So they're lined up too. They actually look really good, dude. And I've never heard of those games before you told me. Never heard of them. And they look amazing. Right up my alley, and I don't know how I never heard of them before. Fate of Atlantis is an absolute gem of a game. It is some dark. I have it there, and it's the Fate of Atlantis with the dialogue. So it's actually recorded dialogue in it. So it'd be kind of like this game series, only in Indiana Jones universe. So that's the one you sent me. I know you can get the version with no dialogue in it as well. That was the slightly older one, but sure, classic, nice. Yeah, that's right. No, that's right. Lots of good adventures coming up for us, boys. And listen, Some Dark and No. Both of you played a stormer in today's stream, and I appreciate it. You're the brain trust, the A-team away team. Absolute top class, top drawer stuff, and I'm very grateful to have you there. We combined our mighty intelligences together and we whooped that Trelane. We whooped them. So we got one up there. So I think that's it. We'll leave in the next stream. Obviously we'll tackle this mission down on Anais 2. There's a distress signal going on there, so it's going to be a big ordeal. We'll take that on together, and I hope we play a stormer like we have this evening, tonight. The dialogue version of Atlantis is great. Harrison Ford, voice actor, is great in it. Some Dark. What? It's not him. There's a guy, because he sounds exactly like him. I thought it was him. It's not Harrison Ford. Holy smokes, that's brilliant. If that's voice acting, that's just some rando. That's brilliant. It's a great impression. That's why I'd love to see them do more games like a Final Unity, like Next Generation episodes, and just have people like impersonate their voice, like do impressions of them. No doubt. Yep. That's it. No. Yeah, we'll hit this anyway. I might be at a gig on Thursday, so I may do tomorrow. We might do a stream tomorrow. I'm not sure. If I'm not going to that gig on Thursday, I'll do that then. So we'll take it as we come. We'll go down, we'll beam down together, and we'll take on all comers, because you guys are great. Some Dark, it's not Ford, no. Whoever did it is brilliant. Sounds exactly like him. Yeah, man, I was watching the... I started it, I installed it, and played like 2 seconds of it or something, just to see if it worked, and it does, thank God. And I thought that was Harrison Ford. Sounds exactly like him. And I was looking at some of the trailers for it, and it sounds like Harrison Ford, man. It's nailed. One of the best opening scenes of an early Scum game, for sure. Scum. That'll never get old. Alright, gang, it's been a fucking whopper of a night. Pardon my French. I appreciate your company, and we'll take it again either tomorrow or we'll do it Thursday. Playing or watching gig. Watching, not playing this time. Watching. My brother has an extra ticket there for Peter Smith or something. I don't know if it's a guy who does these Christmas songs. Hey, Santa Claus, where's me bike? I've looked through all this other, and there's nothing that I like. I wrote you a letter, and I came to see you twice. You one-eyed geriatric. You forgot me bike. That guy. suppose it'd be somewhat of a Christmas gig, but that's the gig I'm going there. Oh yeah, as a kid I always thought that was him. Brilliant. It is. It's amazing. So guys, I'll either see you tomorrow evening if I am going to that gig. If I'm not going to that gig, I will see you on Thursday evening and we'll continue on. We'll do this mission. Until then, boys and girls, keep your phasers on kill. We don't take any prisoners anymore. Keep your shields up, oh my. And keep to the second star on the right. That one. Oh, I can't get up. Oh, wait. Maybe I can't. No, I can't. That one up there, you see the one I'm talking about. Script creation Unity for Maniac Mansion Virtual Machine. That was hard to read. That's above average oral dexterity. Good luck then. Have a good one. You too. No. Have a good night. Sweet dreams, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your evening or whatever you get up to. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. You're awesome. I was going to do some... There we go. Oh. Yes, Sulu's getting angry with me there. I don't know if you guys heard it there. I think I just cut him off. He's giving out to me. So I'll see you later. Have a good night. And be well. Warp 1. Engage.